AEP Energy is not soliciting on behalf of and is not an agent of AEP Ohio.
The Gridiron isn't the only place Buckeye fans watch points pile up. They score the perks of game day at Giant Eagle and Market District 2. Ready-to-eat prepared foods, everyday value from our family of brands, a fresh selection that thrills every foodie, fuel savings, and convenient favorites are all game day traditions. Earn perks and save on game day and every day at Giant Eagle and Market District. Giant Eagle, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. It's time to deck those halls, and if you're getting ready for those high-stakes holiday meals, Bob's Discount Furniture can help. Be the host with the most this season when you shop your choice of the latest party-ready dining sets in multiple heights, finishes, and styles for just $5.99. So stop by or visit mybobs.com and holiday the Bob's way, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
This is the Ohio State Sports Network, presented by the Ohio State Wexner Medical Center, the team physicians for Ohio State Athletics.
3 minutes, 11 seconds left in today's game here in Columbus, 72-59. Ohio State leading Rutgers. Stay tuned after the game for the Encova Insurance postgame show. We'll hear from Coach Jake Diebler and have a complete recap of today's game. Brought to you by Encova Insurance. For auto and home, encircling you with solutions you can trust. Encova, a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
We've seen crazier things happen, Paul. The lead is never safe. You're up 13, 3:11 to go. You just got to continue to play your game. Be smart. You don't need to rush any shots, but still maintain your offensive continuity.
And speaking of offense, Ohio State with 22 from Devin Royal, a career high.
At 9:22,
for Bruce
Utah on
Thornton,
Internet, 9:47. 4 p.m., Chicago Blackhawks take on the Winnipeg Jets. Blackhawks on Sirius and XM Channels 91, Internet 925. Jets on Internet 951. 5 p.m., New York Islanders take on the Carolina Hurricanes. Islanders on Sirius 208, XM 219, and Internet 937. Hurricanes on Internet 924. 6 p.m., Florida Panthers face the San Jose Sharks. Panthers on Sirius 209, XM 220, and Internet 931. Sharks on Internet 942. 7 p.m., Pittsburgh Penguins face the Toronto Maple Leafs. Penguins on Sirius and XM Channels 91, Internet 941. Leafs on Internet 946. 7 p.m., Detroit Red Wings face the Colorado Avalanche. Red Wings on XM 223, Internet 929. Avalanche on Internet 926. 7 p.m., Montreal Canadiens face the Washington Capitals. Canadiens on Sirius 210, XM 221, and Internet 934. Capitals on Internet 950. 8 p.m., Ottawa Senators face the Nashville Predators. Senators on Sirius 211, XM 222, and Internet 939. Predators on Internet 935. 8 p.m., LA Kings face the Minnesota Wild. Kings on Sirius 208, XM 219, and Internet 932. Wild on Internet 933. 10 p.m., Edmonton Oilers face the St. Louis Blues. Oilers on Sirius and XM Channels 91, Internet 930. Blues on Internet 944. In NCAA college football, noon, Miami of Ohio takes on Ohio on Sirius 160, XM 201, and Internet 963. 2 p.m., Jackson State faces Southern. Jackson State on Sirius 161, XM 202, and Internet 964. Southern on XM 381, Internet 971. 4 p.m., Texas takes on Georgia. Texas on Sirius XM and Internet Channels 84. Georgia on Sirius 158, XM 191, and Internet 961. National feed on Sirius 106, XM 190, and Internet 960. 7:30 p.m., Louisiana takes on Marshall. Louisiana on Sirius 160, XM 201, and Internet 963. Marshall on XM 380, Internet 970. 8 p.m., SMU faces Clemson. SMU on Sirius XM and Internet Channels 81. Clemson on Sirius 119, XM 193, and Internet 955. National feed on Sirius XM and Internet Channels 80. 8 p.m., Oregon faces Penn State. Oregon on Sirius XM and Internet Channels 84. Penn State on Sirius XM and Internet Channels 82. National feed on Sirius 161, XM 195, and Internet 957. I'm Frank Trachtenberg with your Sirius XM sports schedule for Saturday, December the 7th.
Hear it all on demand. Your favorite shows, your favorite games. Don't miss a second of your favorite SiriusXM programming on demand with the SiriusXM app. Download it now for free.
I'm Mick Kern with It happened in baseball. July 21st, 1953. Shibe Park in Philadelphia as the Phillies played host to the Milwaukee Braves. With the visitors down by 10 runs in the 7th inning, manager Charlie Grimm went to his bullpen and motioned for 17-year-old Joey J to take the mound. The native of Middletown, Connecticut, was the leading edge of a new wave of baseball sweeping across America. New rules instituted in the late 40s mandated that young players signed to contracts had to remain with the big league club for the first 2 years of that deal in an effort to make sure that the top clubs didn't scoop up all the top young talent and stash them away on their farm teams. This rule lasted until the late 50s and then was reinstituted during expansion in the early 60s. The adoption of the amateur draft in 1965 put an end to it. These so-called bonus babies included the likes of Sandy Koufax, Al Kaline, Harmon Killebrew, and Catfish Hunter, and Joey J, who spent 7 seasons with the Braves before being traded to the Reds in 1960. He finished his major league career in 1966 back with the Braves, but this time the franchise was located in Atlanta. Jay rang up a record of 99 wins and 91 losses with an ERA of 3.77, was one strikeout away from 1,000 for his career. The right-hander was a switch hitter and helped his own cause by hitting 2 home runs during his career, both coming in 1962 with Cincinnati. Besides being a bonus baby, Joey J is also best remembered as the first Little League player to make it all the way to the major leagues. For It Happened in Baseball, I'm Mick Kern.
The PGA Tour comes to life on SiriusXM. It's your destination for everything on the tour. Hear live, hole-by-hole coverage and expert analysis. PGA Tour Radio, SiriusXM 92.
I'm Frank Trachtenberg with your SiriusXM sports schedule for Saturday, December the 7th. All times are Eastern, and please remember, all games, times, and channels are subject to change. Check SiriusXM.com for the latest updates. In NCAA college men's basketball, 11:30 a.m., St. John's faces Kansas State. St. John's on Sirius XM and Internet Channels 83. Kansas State on XM 382 Internet 972. Noon, Miami takes on Clemson. Miami on XM 385 Internet 975. Clemson on XM 384 Internet 974. Noon, Michigan State faces Nebraska. Michigan State on XM 390 Internet 980. Noon, Notre Dame takes on Syracuse. Notre Dame on XM 387 Internet 977. Syracuse on XM 386 Internet 976. Noon, Ohio State takes on Rutgers. Ohio State on XM and Internet 372. Rutgers on Sirius 121, XM 196, and Internet 958. Noon, Rhode Island faces Providence on XM 388, Internet 978. Noon, Wake Forest faces Boston College. Wake Forest on Sirius 119, XM 193, and Internet 955. Boston College on XM 383, Internet 973. 1 p.m., Marquette faces Wisconsin. Marquette on Sirius XM and Internet Channels 83. Wisconsin on Sirius 113, XM 197, and Internet 959. 2 p.m., Arizona faces Southern Utah. Arizona on Sirius 85, XM 199, and Internet 953. 2 p.m., Michigan takes on Iowa. Michigan on XM and Internet 372. Iowa on XM 384, Internet 974. 2 p.m., North Carolina faces Georgia Tech. North Carolina on Sirius 119, XM 193, and Internet 955. Georgia Tech on XM 392, Internet 982. 2 p.m., South Carolina takes on East Carolina on XM 391, Internet 981. 2 p.m., Virginia Tech faces Pitt. Virginia Tech on XM 383, Internet 973. Pitt on XM 382, Internet 972. 2:15 p.m., SMU faces Virginia. SMU on XM 386, Internet 976. Virginia on XM 385, Internet 975. 3 p.m., Air Force takes on Stony Brook on XM 387, Internet. Stanford, Cal on Sirius 119, XM 193, and Internet 955. Stanford on XM 390, Internet 980. 4 p.m., Creighton takes on UNLV. Creighton on Sirius 111, XM 203, and Internet 965. UNLV on XM 391, Internet 981. 4 p.m., NC State faces Florida State. NC State on XM 389, Internet 979. Florida State on XM 388, Internet 978. 5 p.m., Boise State takes on Washington State. Boise State on XM 382, Internet 972. Washington State on XM 383, Internet 973. 5 p.m., Oregon State takes on Idaho on XM 384, Internet 974. 5:30 p.m., Houston faces Butler. Houston on Sirius 162, XM 198, and Internet 952. Butler on XM 385, Internet 975. 6 p.m., Washington faces USC. Washington on XM 387, Internet 977. USC on XM 386, Internet 976. 7 p.m., Santa Clara faces Fresno State on XM 390, Internet 980. 7 p.m., Utah takes on St. Mary's on XM 388, Internet 978. 8 p.m., Arkansas faces UTSA on Sirius 106, XM 190, and Internet 960. 8 p.m., Colorado faces Colorado State. Colorado on XM 381, Internet 971. Colorado State on XM 392, Internet 982. 8 p.m., Oklahoma takes on Alcorn State on XM 391, Internet 981. 8 p.m., Ole Miss faces Lindenwood on Sirius 158, XM 191, and Internet 961. 9 p.m., Loyola Marymount faces Nevada on XM 384, Internet 974. 9 p.m., New Mexico faces New Mexico State on XM 382, Internet 972. 9 p.m., Utah State faces Utah Tech on XM 383, Internet 973. 10 p.m., Gonzaga faces Kentucky. Gonzaga on Sirius XM and Internet channels 83. Kentucky on Sirius 106, XM 190, and Internet 960.
SiriusXM has soccer covered end to end. SiriusXM FC. Hear live play-by-play and talk shows hosted by legends of the game. It's SiriusXM FC on Channel 157.
Injuries devastate the careers of pro athletes, but for some, they get to play the game they love for many years. But for one former major leaguer, not even a work stoppage that resulted in the longest ever in baseball history could stop this man. Could you imagine someone playing 162 games a year? What about for 16 straight seasons? Well, for an individual named the Iron Man, it was no problem. 8 Silver Slugger awards, American League Rookie of the Year, 2 Gold Glove awards, a 19-time All-Star, 2-time League MVP, and most importantly, World Series champion 83. But what set Cal Ripken Jr. apart from other major leaguers was his attitude, perseverance, and durability. Lou Gehrig's record of 2,130 games played in a row was supposed to stand for decades, but Ripken defied the odds and did something unthinkable. 2,632 straight games for him over 16-plus seasons. Illness, fatigue, and the traveling schedule of a pro athlete didn't matter for Cal Ripken Jr. He could do it all, and he was part of baseball history every time he took the field. His teammates, coaches, friends, family, they all knew he was determined to play every day until he was satisfied with his performance. Baseball is a game of frustration and failure in many ways. As a hitter, you fail 7 out of 10 times, so you have to deal with failure quite a bit, and that's one of the keys to having long-term success, he said. For SiriusXM Sports, I'm Ryan Payton.
Follow every second of the action on NHL Network Radio. From behind the bench to every play on the ice. If it's hockey, it's on SiriusXM NHL Network Radio. SiriusXM 91.
Pay off device early. See how you can save on wireless and streaming versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence requires iOS 18.1 or later.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Home ownership. At Progressive, we know it's part of the American dream. It's winds blowing across a fruited plain, and also your new fire pit, which subsequently sets your gazebo ablaze. It's hard-hitting football, and an even harder-hitting price estimate from your general contractor. That's a star-spangled bummer. It's also round-the-clock protection when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, which can help keep the American dream of home ownership alive and kicking. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
The Wildcats starting lineup.
Jaden Bradley from Rochester, New York. Caleb Love from St. Louis, Missouri. Carter Bryant, and I'm from Riverside, California. Trey Townsend from Oxford, Michigan. Kobe Walker, and I'm from Hyde Park, New York.
Tommy Lloyd, Tucson, Arizona. That's my starting lineup, and this is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
KCUB Tucson, a Cumulus media station. We have the Arizona Wildcats covered on game day like no one else. We are Wildcats Radio 1290.
Culligan Tucson knows the importance of drinking fresh filtered water before, during, and after athletic performance. We're a proud partner of Arizona Athletics and proud member of this community as a local family-owned business. From the world's best softener to bottled and bottleless water coolers and drinking water systems, Culligan Water has a solution for every water worry. Get started for as little as $10 a month. Go Cats and go Culligan Water. ArizonaCulligan.com. Contaminants may not be in your water. Limited time offer. Dealer participation varies.
Hey, Wildcat fans, score $350 when you open a new MidFirst checking account. And be sure to register your new MidFirst card for a chance to win the ultimate Wildcat game day experience, which includes 4 tickets to an Arizona athletics game, plus a $500 gift card, or a $1,500 shopping spree. Visit midfirst.com for more details. No purchase necessary. MidFirst Bank. Member FDIC.
The Window Depot is more than a window store. The Window Depot is...
Arizona Southern Utah, and before we get to basketball, the U of A volleyball team is hosting the second round of the National Invitational Volleyball Championships tonight at 6 p.m. The Wildcats will face the Pacific Tigers right here at McKale Center. The Wildcats enter postseason play, riding a 7-match winning streak. They earned a first-round bye in the NIVC Pacific Open play here yesterday as they beat Weber State in 5 sets. A U of A win tonight would advance the Wildcats into the volleyball Great 8 against Wyoming. The Cowgirls have defeated Idaho State and Utah Valley. Again, Arizona Pacific volleyball tonight here at 6 o'clock, so make your way down to McKale Center to see that. One other note I was going to mention here, Rhino, we talked about the month of December, and you talked about how, it's on come January. You look at the AP Top 25 poll this week. I'll name some teams for you. Kansas, Iowa State, Duke, Wisconsin, Cincinnati, Baylor, and Houston. Arizona is playing all of those schools, some more than once, which tells you a little bit about the schedule and how you better be ready to go come, really December 30th when TCU comes to town.
Yeah, and that's why Arizona needs to use these games to get better. Use these games to fine-tune themselves, because even the mid-range teams in the Big 12 that you'd say, okay, hey, those are games that Arizona should win. Those are not easy outs, especially those on the road. But the names of the teams that you mentioned, a couple of those should strike fear into the fans when Arizona's got to play that rugged defense of Houston. Look how good Iowa State is playing right now. And, not to mention Kansas. They're back at it again.
Officials for today's ball game, Michael Greenstein, Mark Fulton, and DeSell Dean, as we get set for Arizona basketball. One other thing I'll just throw out here, and again, people are going to say, well, you're making excuses. I am not. Arizona has lost to Wisconsin, Duke, Oklahoma, and West Virginia. Those 4 teams entering play today have a combined record of 28-5. So they played a difficult schedule. They played some really good teams so far. Okay, you didn't win those 4 games, but how much did you learn from it? We're not going to know an instant answer today. It's a season-long process, but I think it's important for the Wildcats to come out today. They've had a week now since they got back from the Bahamas. Come out, fast start, play well.
When you look at those 2 games that Arizona lost in the Bahamas, a 1-possession game against Oklahoma, an overtime game against West Virginia, a couple of plays change all your perceptions about Arizona and the trajectory of this team. So look at the individual positives that we talked about. Anthony Del Orso's emergence. Trey Townsend came out of his shell. Caleb Love rounded back to form, relatively speaking, on the offensive side of things. So it is an improving basketball team. It is a season-long effort. Wildcats have a long way to go.
With every 3-pointer the Wildcats hit in today's game, Lexus of Tucson will donate $100 to our local charities. Experience amazing today at Lexus of Tucson in the Tucson Auto Mall and at Speedway and Columbus. So back home, by the way, the Thunderbirds have played in front of some big crowds before. They were at Pauley Pavilion a few weeks ago. 4,300 showed up to see that game. So this will be the largest crowd they will see this season. How much can the fans do to help the Wildcats? Well, it's always a big part of the game. And so looks like a good crowd rolling in here today. And, of course, we're approaching the holiday break. Finals coming up here, not only for the players, of course, but all the students on campus. MidFirst Bank is the home of the Arizona Athletics banking debit card. Go to midfirst.com/Wildcats for details. MidFirst Bank, true to you member FDIC. We're at the MidFirst Bank broadcast table. One other note on Tommy Lloyd. Pleased to announce that the Tommy Lloyd radio show is making its season debut coming up this Thursday. That's right, we're moving to Thursday, and we're moving to 5 p.m. So you get out of work early or drop by right after work, 5 o'clock on Thursdays at Union Public House. And one other treat we're planning on right now, we'll tell you about that on Thursday. So Thursdays, 5 o'clock from Union Public House, the Tommy Lloyd radio show. And people are asking me, well, why Thursday? Well, just take a look at the Big 12 schedule and you will understand. It's not the old Pac-12 Thursday, Saturday anymore. You can play not on any day of the week, but almost any day of the week.
Any day other than Thursday is essentially the rule of thumb.
Yeah, so we look forward to that and hope to see a lot of fans out there coming up starting on Thursday. All right, the Wildcats coming off their loss to West Virginia down in the Bahamas. And we talked about it earlier, but two things of note. The Wildcats were out-rebounded by 1 in that game, and 14 assists. This is a team that's one of the nation's leaders in assists year in and year out under Tommy Lloyd. It just hasn't been there. You talked about earlier the reasons behind it, and that's, okay, we see that. Now I think the question is, can they get better ball movement now? Can they find better shots?
Yeah, they're going to need to find higher percentage looks. Need to get out in transition. That's something in the Bahamas that was taken away from them. And you could argue teams are recognizing that this Arizona program under Tommy Lloyd wants to get out and run. And even when Duke was here, they were getting back defensively. That was a point of emphasis, you could tell. They hit the glass, but boy, they were trying to eliminate Arizona's fast break. Arizona needs to get back to that. How do you do that? Clear, clean defensive rebounds. They need to turn some teams over, push the basketball up the floor. Look up the floor. Arizona needs their bigs to get back to running. That rim-running big man that Arizona's used to having. We need Tobe Awaka, Trey Townsend, Mo Krivas to start running to the rim with a purpose.
Southern Utah schools in Cedar City. They joined the WAC back in 2022. They'd been in the Big Sky a decade before that. Been to the NCAA tournament once, and that was back in 2002 when they lost to Boston College, which, by the way, that was their first year recognized as a Division I program. A couple of guys lost from last year, both transferred out. Parsifalo, who's now starting, by the way, at Oregon State, averaging 11 points a game, and Braden Housley coming off the bench as well at Utah State. Also, Zion Young, he was a senior and averaged almost 14 points a game, no longer with the program. But we talked about it earlier with transfers coming in now. I don't want to say it's easy to restock because you've got to have the right chemistry when you restock, but the opportunity is there probably more than it has been in the past. Wildcats in their home white uniforms, trimmed in Cardinal and Navy, scarlet, white, and black for the Thunderbirds today, and the fans on their feet here at McKale Center as we get set to go. The 3-4 Wildcats. It's been 15 years since Arizona's had a sub-500 record. They hope to get back even with a win today. And then they've got UCLA a week from today up in Phoenix. And by the way, we hope to see a lot of Wildcat fans at Footprint Center coming up at 1 o'clock next Saturday. That'll be a fun one. You get the Cats and the Bruins, one of the great rivalries in college ball, back together again. We'll talk about that more in our post-game show, but that's an anticipated game 1 week from today. Ready to play ball here at McKale Center now. Michael Greenstein will toss it. Awaka against Felder, and the Wildcats win the tap, and they'll move left to right here to open things up at McKale Center. Jaden Bradley set things up for the Wildcats. Junior out of Rochester, New York. Has the ball knocked away and stolen. Taken away by Ford. He'll off to Felder left side. Back to Ford. Looked at the three. Couldn't get it off. They swing it around right. Wide open for a three is Jackson, and it's good for Tabby Jackson.
Yeah. Hitting that double team hard, trying to get the ball out of Caleb Love's hands. It worked early.
So Jackson, who's 32% beyond the arc, gives Southern Utah a 3-0 lead after an Arizona turnover. Wildcats get the ball inside. Awaka missed a jump hook. Felder the rebound for Southern Utah. And so Thunderbirds down to our left. There's Simpson. Passed up the three. Swinging around right side to Ford. Left-handed dribble into the lane. Nothing there. Out top Jackson. Another three. This one off the glass. Didn't draw iron. The Wildcats get the rebound. Awaka ahead to Love. And quickly down to Carter Bryant. Bryant leave it top for Awaka. Swinging out angle right. It goes to Bradley. Puts it on the floor with the left hand. Drives free throw line. Jumper is up from Bradley off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound tipped out. Ball loose and grabbed by the Thunderbirds. Feet ahead down to Ford. Forecourt right. Back out high, driving the lane. Jackson puts it up. Nice lay-in attempt. In and out, no good. Rebound grabbed by Awaka for the Wildcats. Arizona the other way. Here's Bradley across midcourt. Has to wait for Carter Bryant to catch up. Throw it inside. Townsend posted up left of the lane. Backing his way down. Turnaround jump hook. Rolls around and good.
In the Bahamas, Trey Townsend got back to form. Back to what he did well at Oakland. And that's take advantage of mismatches in the post.
Took Jamari Sibley right to the bucket. Wildcats down 3-2. Southern Utah with the ball. Ford out top. Senior from Las Vegas. Feed it in the lane. There's Sibley. Turnaround fadeaway is short. And the rebound grabbed by Carter Bryant for the Wildcats. A hit, it goes to Bradley. And Jaden down forecourt right to set up the offense. Inside it goes to Awaka. Ball knocked away. And Tobe saves it. Feed it high. Back for Bradley. Couple dribbles. Across the top of the key. Off to Carter Bryant. Pull-up jumper from the left elbow. High up the rim. Bounces twice. No good. And the rebound off to the Thunderbirds. Sibley will get it ahead to Jackson. And quickly the other way. Simpson drives inside. Tied up. Ball stolen away by Jaden Bradley. Runs it the other way for the Wildcats. Bradley all the way to the hoop. Underneath to Townsend. Fouled. And he'll go to the line.
Talk about high percentage opportunities for Arizona. In the post, 2 good touches and looks. One went down for Townsend, the other one missed for Awaka, and then everything else has been jump shots. Arizona, you want to get back to what you do well. They need high percentage shots. This opportunity on the fast break, just that, they get fouled.
Tavy Jackson, the foul, his first team. Free throw good. And one more coming here for Townsend. We'll see Mo Krivas check in for the Wildcats. And KJ Lewis as well. Awaka and Bryant will get a rest, so an early change here for Tommy Lloyd, who's used a pretty steady 10-man rotation here early on. Townsend to shoot a second free throw. That one is up and good. So all 4 points for Trey Townsend. And the Wildcats take the lead. 17:38 to go in the first half. 4-3 Arizona on top. Southern Utah with the ball. Bounce at the high post. Off to Malik Lehman, who just checked in. Gives it to Ford. Jumper just inside the arc. Missed, no good. Rebound tipped out and saved out there by Hersey Miller on the wing. Miller will drive the lane. Stumbles. Goes down to the call a foul. That's going to go on Jaden Bradley. And that'll be his first. Team's first against Arizona. Non-shooting, and so the Thunderbirds will inbound at baseline right. 17-19 to go in the first half. 4-3 Arizona with the lead. And inbounding will be Miller, baseline right, looking for somebody to get open. Finally gets it into the right corner there to Ford, guarded by Lewis. Ford can't get inside. Cross-court pass goes over to Miller. He'll shoot the three, back of the iron, no good. Bradley grabs the Arizona rebound, and he'll run it the other way. Jaden across midcourt now, stops top of the circle, hand off Townsend. Hard drive into the paint, turnaround jump hook short, but a whistle and a foul underneath. And that is going to go on Malik Lehman. No shot. First foul on Lehman, second team foul on the Thunderbirds. So the Wildcats will inbound baseline right.
Yeah, Mo Krivas going hard to the glass on that hook shot from Townsend. Lehman had to do everything he could to keep Krivas off the glass.
Bradley will inbound it out to Love on the right wing. Love one dribble, gets it back to Krivas right side, posted up there on a smaller Langston, works him into the lane with the left hand and scores it.
Take your time. Krivas gets in the post, was a little off balance, got himself right balance-wise, finishes with the left.
Yeah, 6'8" Jeffrey Langston could not stop that. So the Wildcats lead it now, 6-3. Southern Utah with the ball in the lane. Ball knocked away loose and grabbed by Caleb Love. Turnover against the Thunderbirds. Lead ahead to Bradley. Driving right. Stops at the block. Turns there. Wants Townsend to get the ball, which he does. Right of the lane. Posted up on Langston. Working him into the paint. Pumps, turns, shoots, and scores.
Again, advantage Arizona in the post. Smaller size-wise in the post for Southern Utah. Back-to-back baskets for Arizona in the post.
8-3, and 6 of those points from Trey Townsend. Wildcats on top, 4 minutes into the ball game. Percy Miller with the dribble for Southern Utah, working it high left. Changes hands into the paint, runs into 2 Wildcats, and tied up. That'll be Southern Utah ball, alternating possession, but again, good defense for the Wildcats. Timeout, 15:58 to go first half here at McKale Center. Arizona 8, Southern Utah 3. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Reward your days and discount your nights with Checking Plus from Hughes Federal Credit Union. Get discounts and deals on dining and shopping at the big and local brands you love. Save on pet insurance. identity theft restoration, personal services, discounts on entertainment, home improvement, and plan your next trip with your own travel concierge. Explore the savings and possibilities with Checking Plus. Start today. Visit hughesfcu.org/plus.
Cheers to a great day and this ice-cold Corona.
You know what would make this day even better? My grandma's carne asada.
Or your grandma here with us, making carne asada.
She does love a cold Corona.
Throw in some dancing.
Oh, we can watch the game.
I'll drink to that.
So a backyard concert with football, food, dancing, and Corona?
And your grandma.
Or we could keep it simple.
Simple is good. Want a Corona?
Thanks. Salud to the perfect day.
Corona, la vida más fina. Get your Corona at ordercorona.com. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Import, Chicago, Illinois.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Arizona with an 8-3 lead, and this statistic will make Ryan Hansen a very happy man. 3-point attempts for the Wildcats. 4 minutes and 2 seconds into this game, 0.
That is exactly what you want to see from Arizona. Not a jump shooting contest today for the Wildcats. Focal point needs to be in the post, and look at the number of quality touches. 3 shots for Trey Townsend. Mo Krivas has another one in the low block, so you just look at the touches that those guys have. In today's game, that's where the advantage lies. Force Southern Utah to double team you in the post. That will lead to open jump shots. But right now, they're not double teaming in the post, so just keep feeding the bigs.
Toby Awaka will check back into the ball game, and the first appearance of the day for Anthony Del Orso, the junior out of Melbourne, Australia. And if you didn't tune in the Bahamas or missed our pregame coverage, Anthony had a great stay down in Nassau, 35 points, 7 of 12 threes, and just blossomed. And we hope that continues.
He was so decisive with his offensive movements. It's a result of his maturity. Great to see that.
All right, the inbound. Speaking of Del Orso, he steals the inbound pass, and Arizona with the ball. Feed it off to Bradley on the right wing. Back top it goes, Krivas high post to Del Orso around that high screen. Works it down right of the lane. Stops there looking for Mo. Stumbled a bit, got it to Krivas. Long ways from the bucket, backing his way down now. A lot of banging in the lane. Jump hook, rolls off, no good. Rebound battle for Awaka's got it. Missed that, looked like he got fouled. No call, and the rebound off it goes to Lamon. And here goes the Thunderbirds the other way. They get it down low. No shot there. Kick it back out to the elbow. Lamon posted up in the lane. Right corner. Here's a 3-ball from Miller. It's over the rim. No good. And K.J. Lewis grabs the Arizona rebound. Cats on the run the other way. Lewis threads his pass down in the corner. A little high off the fingertips of Jaden Bradley. Said, my fault. Didn't go up for it. Turnover Arizona.
Yeah, the Wildcats had an opportunity. Well, not a true fast break, Brian, but that secondary break where you have the Thunderbirds retreating defensively. They're scrambling, didn't have their assignments, could have taken advantage there. Arizona's second turnover.
Jackson across the line with the ball for Southern Utah. Out to Ford, high right. Defended there by Bradley. Backs up the dribble now. Trying to get it to Simpson. Finally comes out to get it. Simpson driving on Del Orso. Lost the handle. Gets it back. Crossover. Into the paint. Goes to the bucket. Shot up over the rim. No good. And it's out of bounds off of Arizona. Might have gone off the head of Mo Krivas, but it'll be Thunderbirds ball. And back in for Southern Utah, we'll see Jamari Sibley and Brock Felder.
And when Simpson has the basketball, a strong 6'6" frame, driving Del Orso to the rim. Arizona's got to recover better.
Inbounds out to Felder. He'll drive for the bucket, put it up, score it, and he's fouled. Boy, great move there by Brock Felder, the sophomore. Grew up just a few miles from the Southern Utah campus.
Not a big scorer, Brian. Only 4 a game for Brock Felder, but he's got an active body. Big, strong. They don't look to him a lot, but he had a kind of a broken play there on the drive to the rim.
First foul on Mo Krivas. The free throw is good. 3-point play for Brock Felder. 8-6, Arizona with the lead. Wildcats with the ball. Bradley across midcourt. Leave it for Awaka between the rings. Over to Del Orso, left-handed dribble. Underneath to Awaka to the bucket and jams it right over the top of Felder.
Hey, if you're not going to make layups and you're Awaka, just take it to the rim and rack attack.
10-6 Wildcats. First bucket for Tobe Awaka, averaging 8 points a game. Southern Utah with the ball the other way. Sibley, leave it high for Felder, and off to Ford inside the three-point line. Backs up to take a three. That's off, no good. And ripped down the rebound by Awaka. Feet ahead to Lewis. Del Orso down four-court left. Stops outside the arc. Leave it for Tobe. He'll shoot a three straight away. Side of the rim, no good. And the rebound. Awaka, by the way, has never made a three in his career. That one not close. So Southern Utah with the ball. They get it to Felder. Knocked away and stolen. Rivas tips it at Bradley. Quickly down to Lewis, four-court right. Lewis drives the lane. Lewis all the way to the bucket with the left hand. Nobody gets fouled. He'll go to the line.
Excellent change of pace dribble for KJ Lewis. A little ball fake to get his defender off balance. Got into the lane area and then just hesitated and then exploded to the rim. Arizona needs KJ to get back to his winning ways, back to that confident player on the offensive end that knows how to get to the rack and finish.
2 free throws for KJ Lewis, shooting 84% at the line here in the early season. First one is good. The foul, by the way, was on Felder. Brock Felder is first and the team's third. So one more free throw for KJ Lewis, averaging 9.5 points, 5 rebounds a game. Came off the bench against West Virginia, first non-start. Had 10 points, 6 boards in that game before he fouled out. Second free throw here, back of the rim, no good. Chases down his own rebound, though. Drives inside, up and under and score it. Boy, that was a beautiful move by KJ Lewis. Wildcats up 13-6. Pressure put up by the Wildcats in backcourt. Thunderbirds break it down to Felder. Drives to the right block. Looked like he traveled, no call. Kick it out wide open to Sibley for three, and it's good.
Attacking dribble. Arizona shrunk the defense. Nobody picked up Sibley in transition.
He's been a good three-point shooter here in his senior season. He's out of Milwaukee. Here's Jaden Bradley. Free throw line stops there. Del Orso, a deep three from the left wing. Over the rim, no good. Awaka, offensive rebound, and he lays it in.
This is a game where Tobe can just utilize his strength in the low block, grabbing offensive rebounds and finishing.
Tobe Awaka, third in the nation in offensive rebounds. That's how powerful he's been. Here's Ford trying to drive on Lewis. Can't get inside. Kick it high. Simpson for three. Got it straight away.
Jameer Simpson, not a prolific three-point shooter, but very capable. Back-to-back trays for the Thunderbirds.
He'd missed 8 of his last 10 outside the arc. That one went down easily. Here's a walk in the paint. Del Orso, he'll shoot a three. That one is good. A little closer to the line. Anthony Del Orso shooting 46% from three on the season. Gives the Wildcats an 18-12 lead. Southern Utah with the ball. Walking across midcourt, Jameer Simpson. Bounce it off left wing. Simpson trying to drive inside on Lewis. Boy, a lot of contact. Turnaround fadeaway by Simpson is good.
And he just got a technical for talking to Arizona's bench after he made a shot.
All right.
So literally what happened to KJ Lewis in the game in the Bahamas where he pointed to the bench after a made shot. The officials are really trying to clean that up. It's a little ironic. KJ Lewis was defending Simpson on that technical foul.
So first foul on Jameer Simpson, and Anthony Del Orso will shoot the technical at the other end. 12:17 to go here in the first half. Wildcats up 18-14. Thank you to our partner, Parker & Sons, for all your heating, AC plumbing, and electrical needs. Bear down and call Parker & Sons. Free throw good by Anthony Del Orso, who's made 10 of 11 on the season. He'll get one more here with 12:17 to go in the first half. Wildcats up by 5, and it'll stay that way. Second one rattles in and out.
Well, you go back to Jameer Simpson, leading scorer for the Thunderbirds, hits a three, gets down in the low block. If he starts getting it going, that's a positive for the Thunderbirds. He did not score in the UCLA game. What a difference here as the Division II transfer is starting to maybe feel a little more comfortable in these high major games.
Gets to the free throw line a lot with that physicality. He's got 5 points so far here. Wildcats with the ball the other way. Martinez has checked in. Out top, Faisar. Henry drives left to the lane. No shot. Kick it out, Del Orso. Moves it down to the left wing. Del Orso trying to post up. Backing his way down now into the lane. Turnaround jumper, no good. He gets fouled and will go to the line. Duncan Reed, who had just checked into the ballgame, a redshirt freshman, could not guard him. And we'll have free throws after the timeout. 11:57 to go. in the first half. Arizona 19, Southern Utah 14. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Does it feel like the price of everything is going up, up, up? We can't control the price of gas or groceries, but at Royal Buick GMC, we never add market adjustments, even while other dealers add fees because inventory is limited. At Royal Buick GMC, you can rest assured you won't pay market adjustments, and we stand by our transparent online pricing. Royal Buick GMC, the dealership that's different. OAC plus tax, title, license, dealer installed options, and $529 doc fee. Royal Buick GMC in the Auto Mall and at RoyalTucson.com.
The garage is more than a place to park your car. It holds prized possessions, and for most, it's a bustling entryway to the home. That's why LiftMaster designed the first ever opener with a built-in wide-angle camera and two-way audio, so you can see what matters and secure what's inside. Ensure your family and prized possessions are secure with a reliable garage door opener that's built to last and powered by MyQ for smartphone control. The team at Kaiser Garage Doors and Gates are your locally owned LiftMaster professionals. Visit KaiserGarage.com to learn more.
Experiencing the natural wonders comes easy at Rock & Kay. Nestled at the base of the Rincon Mountain foothills. Enjoy stunning mountain views up close every day. Hit the community trails, explore local parks like Saguaro National and Colossal Cave, and mingle at private Diamond Community Park events. In the top-rated Vail School District, Rock & Kay is close to work, shopping, and services. Tour 11 different model homes by top-tier builders, offering move-in-ready homes and special incentives. Live rockandk.com. Designed by Nature, proud U of A radio broadcast sponsor.
Southern Utah 14. The Wildcats shooting just under 47% from the floor. They made 7 of 15. Southern Utah 38-5. They're 5 of 13. Wildcats have made 1 of 3 threes, and the Thunderbirds 3 of 7 from outside the arc. 9-7 Arizona leads in rebound. Tobe Awaka, 5 rebounds. He's got 4 points. Got an assist so far. He's pretty good.
Putting in his work, and Arizona loves his physicality. They love the energy and effort. He just needs to continue to develop into a more reliable scorer in the low block that they can throw the ball to in set offense. Tobe's gotten some nice plays here today. A pick and roll rim run for him with the dunk. That's where they need to get him highlighted in this offense to become more productive.
By the way, just a correction on the foul. It's going to go against Brock Felder. That'll be his second. And now 5 team fouls on Southern Utah. Anthony Del Orso. Well, actually, they're going to check it now, I think, because originally it looked like it was on Reed, and then they posted the foul on Felder, who's their starting big man. So Michael Greenstein, at the request of Rob Jeter, is going back to look at it here to see if they're going to change it. Duncan Reed, who looked like he had been called for the foul, at least from our angle. And now we'll see as Michael Greenstein takes a look at it.
It's going to stay as called.
Stay as called, okay. Okay. And because of that, Southern Utah charged with a timeout. So 30-second timeout because they challenged the play, and they're going to uphold it, so the foul will be on Brock Felder. And 2 shots here for Anthony Del Orso with 11:57 to go in the first half. First one is out. No good. He'll get one more. Junior out of Melbourne. Remember, he played at Campbell for a couple of years. 58 starts there. Second free throw is good. 5 points for Del Orso here in the first half. Wildcats lead 20-14. And with the ball, Southern Utah. Jackson across midcourt, picked up by Martinez. Bounce it top to Felder. 1 foot on the three-point line. Hand it back high, Jackson. And get it off to Reed. Turns, fires a 3. That's high off the back of the rim, no good. Wilson a foul before KJ Lewis could get the rebound. And that foul's going to go on Arizona's Martinez. It'll be his first.
You look at what Southern Utah has done this season. They're only +5 on the glass against pretty inferior competition. That's their 3rd offensive rebound. 2nd offensive rebound, and then this foul. So 3 possessions they've earned.
Simpson gets the inbounds to the free throw line. Nothing there. Back out to Jackson. Checked by Martinez. Jackson will back out to dribble. 10 on the shot clock. Double team. Jackson dribbles through it. Down through the lane. Tried to shoot over Awaka and is fouled by Awaka. Tobe thought he had his hand straight up, but will get called for the foul his first.
Yeah, 2 breakdowns there as he turned the corner, the ball handler turned the corner on the on-ball screen. Henry Vasar was the big man who was double-teaming. He allowed the dribbler, in this case Tabby Jackson, to break that double team. So he was driving downhill. Tobe Awaka, great defense to start, but he did bring his hands down.
Tabby Jackson will shoot 2 free throws. The first one good. Junior out of Las Vegas High School. Was a McDonald's All-American nominee at Las Vegas High School, averaged 26 a game as a senior. He'll shoot one more free throw here. That one is up and good. Makes it a 20-16 Arizona lead. And it looks like, well, initially it looked like the Thunderbirds were going to put up some full court pressure. Now they back off to the half court, and Conrad Martinez will take it down the other way. Cross to Carter Bryant. Got his second start today. Hand it back to Martinez, holding the ball high right. Works it down near top of the circle. Off for Del Orso. Little ball fake. Skip pass over to Martinez. Splits the defense. Through the lane. Floater up. No foul call before he went up for the shot on Southern Utah. And that's going to go on Duncan Reed. That will be his first.
There was a change of defenses. It wasn't the full court pressure you thought. It was a matchup 2-3 zone, trying to just change the momentum here defensively for the Thunderbirds.
Martinez will inbound baseline left. And gets it out to Vasar near midcourt. Back to Caleb Love. Love top of the circle. Feed it left side. Martinez drives into the paint. Turns there. Pump fake won't shoot. Out to Deli. Del Orso will throw it inside. Vasar got position. Laid it up. No, but a foul call. Wait. Thunderbirds thought they got all ball there. And the foul is going to go on Malik Lehman. That'll be a second.
Post pass over the top. The Thunderbird defender was fronting the post on 7-footer Henry Vasar. He did a nice job of sealing the defender so that pass could reach him over the top, and the help man came over and fouled Vasar before the dunk.
Correction, that's Lehman's third foul. And now 17 fouls against Southern Utah. A couple of free throws here for Vasar. The first one is good. First point for Henry. Last couple games, the 2 losses down in the Bahamas, limited to 2 points, had 1 rebound, played only 6 minutes combined. He'll shoot a second free throw here. That one up and rolls in. Makes it a 22-16 Arizona lead. Thunderbirds with the ball. Crossed midcourt. There's Simpson. Drives to the left wing. Hand the ball off Jackson. Picked up by Martinez. Tabby Jackson backs up the dribble now. 14 on the shot clock. Looking for a high screen. Nothing there. Feed it over to Reed. Redshirt freshman backs up. Angle right. Three-pointers up. Air ball shot by Jameer Simpson. And it goes out of bounds. Arizona ball backcourt.
A little better energy defensively. To be honest, Brian, the first 9.5 minutes, Arizona's defense has not made Southern Utah uncomfortable. Arizona's defense looks like it could use an infusion of energy really to pick up the pace. That was a decent possession there.
Wildcats with the ball up 22-16. Martinez across midcourt. Drives right. Hook it back to Vasar straight away. Open three is up. High up the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled down. Great leaping rebound by Tabby Jackson. He'll take it himself across midcourt. Hand it off to Ford. Open look at the three. Way off the mark, no good. Rebound Love for the Wildcats. Caleb will take it himself. Ahead to Del Orso down forecourt left. Changes hands. Drives through the lane to the bucket. Off the glass. Too strong. There's a Vasar with the rebound. Goes up and he's fouled. Foul will go on the newly installed Kai Burdick, a 7-foot junior. That'll be his first.
Little used is Kai Burdick, but at this point with the foul trouble that Southern Utah is in on their bigs, they got to look deep into the bench to provide some sort of size help.
First free throw good. Burdick out of Carlsbad, California. One more here now for Henry Vasar. 3 for 3 at the line so far today. Del Orso will get a rest for the Wildcats. Trey Townsend back in. So Townsend, Bryant, Vasar, Martinez, and Love on the floor. And Henry, they've requested he tuck in his jersey, which he has done. And now we're taking a look at the video again. And I wonder if they're questioning again who the foul is on here. So clock stop, 10:01 to go. First half, Arizona up 23-16. We're back next Saturday on the air at 12:30, 1 o'clock tip at Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona against UCLA. The Bruins play tomorrow against Oregon in Eugene. So the foul will go on Tavy Jackson. And that should be his second. He will get a rest. Jameer Simpson back on the floor now for Southern Utah. And Vasar to shoot his second free throw. And this one is up and good. Vasar 4 for 4 at the line so far today. 24-16, Arizona with the lead, putting some pressure. And the Thunderbirds break it, get it across midcourt, and a slip, but no foul. Double team near side. Bounce pass goes in. Miller missed the shot, no good. Long rebound out to Ford in the paint. Pump fake, tried to get it inside, off the hands of Burdick, out of bounds. Turnover, Southern Utah.
Best possession defensively. I like the full court pressure. Arizona's Tommy Lloyd needs to do something to get this team energized right now. That full court pressure sped up the Thunderbirds. Turnover.
Wildcats with the ball the other way. Love, leave it right corner. Open. Bryant steps to his left, won't shoot. Skip pass out to Martinez. He'll fire the three. It's good. Conrad Martinez with the Lexus of Tucson charity three.
Carter Bryant with his head up. Nice assist there.
Wildcats up 23. 27-16 now. Left corner. Jameer Simpson with the ball. Throw it inside. Ball knocked away by Martinez. Stolen. Vasar, but can't hang on to it. Simpson gets it back. Drives right in traffic. Shot up, no. Bodies all over the place. Nobody on the floor, but a foul called on Arizona. And that's going to go on Vasar. That'll be his first.
And Arizona unable to gather in that turnover cleanly as Vasar and Martinez defensively shut down the lane. Couldn't get going the other way. Trying to build a run. It's a 7-0 run, but it feels kind of a pedestrian run, not that explosive run Arizona needs.
Miller inbounds to Burdick. Hand it back to Percy Miller. Trying to drive on Bryant. Can't get around him. Feed it back to Simpson. Right side. There's Sibley. Back to the basket. Won't shoot to Ford. Shot clock at 12. Ford on a switch. Picked up by Townsend. Throw it down right corner. There's Sibley. Working on Martinez into the lane, lost the ball, got it back, turns, no shot, now threw it up off the rim, no good. Battle for again, who's got the ball? Townsend for the Wildcats, ahead to Bryant. Carter fouled at midcourt by Hersey Miller. That'll be on Miller, his first. 19 fouls now on Southern Utah. Free throws coming up here with 8:36 to go first half.
In that bonus, continue to attack, continue to push. 12 free throws. This will be the 13th here on the 1-and-1. Arizona size advantage, athleticism advantage. You should see those stats continue to add up for Arizona.
Carter Bryant, who's 3 for 5 at the free throw line so far this season, missed the front end, and the rebound pulled down by Simpson, and then we got a whistle and a foul. And that will go against Arizona. That's on Carter Bryant. That'll be his first. So Southern Utah will inbound again. 16 fouls on Arizona here in the half. And Ford, left corner, wide open. Sibley for three. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound out of bounds off Arizona. So it'll be Southern Utah ball. And they'll get 20 to shoot here with 8:24 to go in the first half.
Now those offensive rebounds helping Southern Utah at this point, who has missed, looks like 7 in a row from the field, but getting an extra possession.
Miller to inbounds. Krivas guarding the baseline. Gets it into Ford. Ball knocked away and grabbed by Martinez. Turnover, Southern Utah. Martinez then fouled at midcourt by Hersey Miller. Second foul on Miller.
Excellent back tap from Caleb Love, who reached around the man he was guarding as the drive was happening and poked it away right into the arms of Conrad Martinez. Cats going the other way.
So this will be 10 team fouls, and now 2 shots the rest of the way for the Wildcats here in the first half. 8:19 showing. And Conrad Martinez will go to the line, where he's 3 for 4 so far this season at the stripe. Great to see Conrad hit that three, his second of the season. And now 2 free throws. First one is up and good.
And extended minutes for him here. Brian, you talked about the 10-man rotation for Tommy Lloyd. We're seeing a very liberal use of the 10-man roster here in the first half, just trying to get minutes for everybody.
Both free throws good for Conrad Martinez. 29-16, Arizona with the lead. Here's Miller driving the other way into Krivas, missed the shot, tipped the ball, grabbed by Bryant, and off to Martinez. Cats on the run. Conrad quickly down, stops top, leave it off for Love. Caleb, top of the key, goes to Krivas, to Bryant. Looking inside for Mo, gets it down low, mismatch on Miller, just moves him out of the way and lays it in.
Percy Miller, 6'3", meet 7'2" Krivas. That's a mismatch.
No chance. Steal at midcourt. Bryant, Townsend, off to Love, drives right baseline, lean in shot, blocked out of bounds. It'll be Arizona ball, but another turnover on Southern Utah. Timeout, 7:44 to go. First half, Wildcats 31, Thunderbirds 16. This is Arizona basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
If your AC is over 10 years old and you're dreading the inevitable replacement, fret no more. This month, Parker & Sons has state-of-the-art, high-efficiency heating and AC systems for $99 a month. That's just $3 a day. Wow.
$3 a day. That's less than a fast food cheeseburger.
$3 a day? I pay way more than that for a gallon of gas.
And with a yearly utility savings as much as $1,000, it pays to act now. Call Parker today at 520-2, then REPAIR. Parker & Sons. We're not your average Joe.
Hey Wildcat fans, get ready for another rockin' season with a better tasting, healthier protein beverage, Rockin' Protein. Whether you enjoy a hike, jog, yoga class, or simply cheering on the Cats, you need Rockin' Protein. Locally made in Arizona, this high-quality protein beverage helps you get the results you want, and it's made with real Shamrock Farms milk, so it tastes delicious with no chalky aftertaste. Look for it in the dairy case. Rockin' Protein, proud to be the official protein beverage of the Arizona Wildcats. Bear down.
Broadcast table here at McKale Center. All right, well, again, things that Rhino loves. This, he sleeps better at night when the Wildcats have only taken 5 3-point shots so far, and they've scored 14 points in the paint. 14-2 advantage over Southern Utah in the paint. As you talk about all the time, Rhino, that's the Cats' bread and butter.
Yeah, recognition of the scouting report on top of who you are as a team, your foundation. As Tommy Lloyd coached Wildcats teams since Tommy became the head coach, it is about inside out. And when you have an advantage, why get into a jump shooting contest? Arizona has focused on the post. They continue to go back to it. And also, good use of the bench. Arizona has outscored the Thunderbirds 21-0 in points coming from the bench. Great production there.
All right, Cats will end up baseline right. Jaden Bradley to trigger there. Throws it into Krivas out top. He'll hold the ball. Burdick guarding him. Hand it off to Love. Caleb bounce pass to Krivas to the bucket and jam it home.
Second time we've seen that ball screen action on the right side of the floor lead to a rolling big man finish with the dunk.
Mo with 6, and the Cats almost steal it. Jaden Bradley will knock it out of bounds just across midcourt, putting up some pressure there. And now Southern Utah will inbound on the far side. Xavier Sykes is checked in for the T-Birds, 5'10 junior out of Columbia, Missouri. Best three-point shooter so far this year. He's got the ball top of the circle. Hand it off right side. Fadeaway is up from Sibley and good for 2.
Complete lack of recognition. Trey Townsend got lost. Sibley just a naked cut. No screen. Townsend just lost his man.
5 points for Jamari Sibley. Wildcats lead 33-18. That ends an 11-0 run. Actually, got up to 13-0 before that one. Krivas top of the circle, handed off to Love. Bumps right into Ford. No shot there. Circles left, drives the baseline. Reverse lay-in. Might have hit the underside of the rim, or Burdick might have got a piece of it. And the rebound and a foul now on Krivas. Trying to knock the ball away from Simpson. That'll be Mo's second. And 17 fouls, so we'll go to the other end here to shoot a 1-and-1.
Ill-advised there from Krivas. A clean rebound from Simpson, who is one of their better ball handlers. Why Krivas is defending 93 feet from his own basket in the full court. That's not your guy that you want out there ball hawking that far away, especially when now you're putting a team who is shooting 27% from the field at the free throw line.
And Tommy Lloyd passed along that same message as Mo sits down. Owaka back in for the Wildcats. At the free throw line is Jamar Simpson, senior out of Lima, Ohio. Set for his first. It is up, no good. Won't get the bonus, and the ball is tapped right to us. And Rhino's got it. That's your first save of the season, I believe.
It's about time. I ripped that away from Matt Brown, the events coordinator here in the athletics department. That was a good, clean rip.
Yeah, you were taking that ball no matter what, right?
Absolutely.
All right, Bradley with the ball, high right for the Wildcats. Feed it top for Owaka. Over to Love. Caleb will drive it into the lane. Stop there. No shot over Burdick. Kick it back high to Bradley. 10 to shoot. Left side, Love. He'll crank a deep three and score it. Alexis the Tucson charity three for Caleb Love.
First points for the Arizona starting backcourt. He and Bradley had not scored yet. Love knocks in Arizona's third tray.
Love now 1 of 3 from the floor. Bradley's taken just one shot so far today, and the Wildcats have been working it down low, and it's paid off. Here's Sykes with the ball, guarded by Bradley. Hook it off for Simpson. Matched up on Bryant. Works him down. Switch now picked up by Townsend. Posting up Townsend. No shot there. Top of the key. Shot clock down to 4. Nowhere to go right now for Sibley. Has to get it to Jackson. Long shot missed. No good. Ball loose on the floor. Then we're going to whistle on a foul. And that's going to go on Southern Utah against Tabby Jackson.
Great defense from the pep band, Brian. As the shot clock was winding down, the pep band started counting down, and they were at 2-1 on the shot clock when there was still 5 seconds, and that forced Simpson to chuck it up off balance. Little home cooking there from McKale Center as Carter Bryant has another parade to the free throw line here for the Cats.
Third foul on Tabby Jackson, and Bryant to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 5:50 to go in the first half. Misses the first free throw off the back of the rim. 0 for 2 so far today at the free throw line. One more coming here for Carter Bryant. Halftime approaching. We'll get you scores. Football kind of taking over today with the conference championship games going on. Also, of course, there's some big college basketball games. Bryant's second is up and good. So Arizona 37, Southern Utah 18. Thunderbirds with the ball. Cats putting up pressure in the backcourt. Ford holding it there. Wants to get it to Sykes. He can't get free, so they feed it by to Sibley. Now they get across just in time to beat the 10-second call. And that's Simpson driving right, and offensive foul call.
Illegal screen out top, trying to free up Simpson as the ball handler there clipped Caleb Love pretty cleanly on that moving screen.
Kai Burdick picks up his second foul. So Arizona ball backcourt. Turnovers have been a problem here for Southern Utah now. That's 8 on the afternoon. Wildcats with the ball in a 37-18 lead. Love between the rings. Drive it into the lane. Hook it underneath to Owaka, who just slams it home.
Caleb Love, the creator there for the Wildcats. 8th assist for Arizona.
6 points for Owaka here in the first half. Pressure put up. They get it down. Simpson to Ford. Knocked away and stolen. Knocked away by Bradley. Lewis up with it. Back to Bradley. Over and back. Yeah, they were running the fast break a little too fast.
Yeah, Caleb Love, Jaden Bradley, KJ were off and running, and KJ Lewis had the basketball on the left wing. Should have just kept dribbling it. He wanted to get it to the middle of the floor. Jumped in the air with no one to pass it to, and Jaden had yet to establish himself in the front court.
Just the third turnover for the Wildcats on the afternoon. And for Southern Utah, Jamari Sibley will inbound it. Now set up in the half court. Sykes will get the ball high left now, guarded by Bradley. Puts it on the floor. Double team briefly to Burdick. Left corner. Nothing right away for Sibley. Gets into the lane. Tries to put up a shot. A fadeaway is up over the rim. No good. Rebound tipped out to Bradley. Wildcats here with a 4-on-2. Bounce it to Townsend. Lay it up. Too strong. And then the rebound almost out of bounds, but saved by Townsend to Owaka. Jumper in the lane is good.
Offensive rebound. Arizona again attacking the rim. You've got the defenders on their heels. That's how you get an offensive second chance.
41-18 Arizona with the lead. Drive right. Nothing there for Sykes. Back out to Reed. Holding the ball. Leave it for Sibley. Trapped there. Out to Simpson. He'll shoot the three, and it's good. Mar Simpson now with 8 points. His second triple of the day. 41-21 Arizona. 4:12 to go first half. Bradley across midcourt to Townsend. Left it goes to Love. Tried to bounce it, got it to Townsend. Skip pass is too high off Bradley's hand and out of bounds, and the Wildcats will turn it over for the fourth time.
Arizona has been taking care of the basketball. That's been a big difference for Arizona, forcing 9 turnovers on the Thunderbirds. Got a little too fast there for Trey Townsend, who had, a wide open Jaden Bradley. He was open, would have been a good look.
So the T-Birds will inbound in backcourt. 4 minutes to go before intermission. 20-point lead, Arizona. And Xavier Sykes will bring it across. Transfer to Mobley, and here's a steal. KJ Lewis drives the other way. Slam it home with 2 hands.
Get in that passing lane as KJ Lewis stole another one. 10th turnover.
Wildcats up 43-21. Simpson, no shot. Out to Sibley. Top. Won't take the deep 3. Leave it for Sykes. Checked again by Bradley. Sykes sliding out. Top of the circle. No shot there. Bounce it corner. Sibley will shoot it. Over the rim, no good. Rebound to Walker for the Wildcats. Kick it out to Lewis. KJ. Take it across midcourt. Quickly ahead. Love. Stop and pop a deep 3. This one over the rim, no good. And the rebound snagged by Simpson for Southern Utah. He'll feed ahead on the run and feed it too far as Langston was open but overthrown. Turnover number 11 on Southern Utah and a timeout on the floor. 3:13 to go first half. Wildcats 43. Thunderbirds 21. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Day in and day out, we're inundated with commercials asking to review your portfolio or telling you to get a second opinion. This is Natalie Fernandez with Meridian Wealth Management, and I want to share the advice I give people every day. Talk to 3 different advisors at 3 different firms. It's important to understand their differences and find someone you can trust. I want Meridian to be one of your 3, and then you will decide who is best for you. To learn more, call us at 719-1433 today.
Advisory services provided by Meridian Wealth Management, a registered investment advisor.
Driving the lane, dunking on the competition, and playing as a team. These are things we'll see this season watching our Wildcats play basketball. These happen to be the things you'll also find when you buy your next vehicle from O'Reilly Chevrolet. The only difference is at O'Reilly, nobody gets penalized for traveling. Heck, we actually encourage it. See us on Broadway next to Park Place Mall. Call 747-8000 or find new roads at O'Reilly.com, where you can experience our version of a steal. O'Reilly Chevrolet, more than a great price.
O'Reilly Chevrolet.
As Arizona's leading personal injury law firm for more than 35 years, Goldberg & Osborne agrees. Bear down, Arizona. With offices statewide, including Tucson and Sierra Vista, the Eagle gives you home field advantage. More than 2,200 5-star Google reviews prove Goldberg & Osborne has the playbook for any situation. So after an accident, let the attorneys voted best personal injury law firm 4 years in a row tackle that insurance company and get you the settlement you deserve. Goldberg & Osborne, 1-800-THE Eagle.
Go before halftime. Arizona shooting at even 50% from the floor. They're on a 23-5 run over the last 7 minutes and 42 seconds. Meanwhile, Southern Utah shooting just 27%. Just mentioned here before we get back to basketball, the U of A volleyball team just introduced at midcourt. Again, they are playing here at McKale at 6 o'clock tonight as far as the version of the NIT volleyball tournament goes. They'll take on Pacific tonight at 6. So, well, the Wildcats on a nice run here. They kind of settled in.
Well, they got a little bit more energy defensively. The full court pressure, that diamond, as they call it, it's really a 1-2-1-1 full court press, has sped up the Thunderbirds. And again, the right thing to do. This is a team that came into the game today in the Thunderbirds that turn it over a little over 20% of every possession that they have. So if you can speed them up, you can turn them over. 11 first-half turnovers for Southern Utah. That's a number Arizona likes.
First appearance of the day for Robert Jeter, 6-foot senior out of Madison, Wisconsin. He's the son of the head coach. He's on the floor right now for Southern Utah. Wildcats with the ball. KJ Lewis brings it across midcourt, guarded by Sykes. Out top to Love. Checked there by Jeter. Off to Vasar. One dribble in the lane. Floated up. No grab. His own rebound. And lays it in.
Arizona's size advantage continues to be a dominant factor in tonight's game. The 6'8", tallest Thunderbird on the floor.
45-21. Arizona with the lead. The Wildcats have 24 points in the paint so far in this game. Here's Sykes. Dribbles into the lane. No shot. Feed it out top. Simpson looked at the 3. Won't take it over Awaka. Backs up the dribble now. 9 to shoot. Simpson wants to drive. Left corner. pretty good look for three is over the rim, missed no good. And the rebound off to the Wildcats. Quickly ahead, Del Orso. Down full court left, drives through the lane, knocks down. And what do we got? A blocking foul is going to go on Sykes of Southern Utah. That will be his first. And 13 fouls called on Southern Utah here in the first half. 2 shots coming up here with 2:23 to go.
You like Del Orso's maturity there. He could have easily stopped at the three-point line and launched it, but he recognized Sykes at 5'10", a little small, and Del Orso just put a ball fake and drove him to the rim, used his size advantage. You wouldn't normally say that about Del Orso, but in that matchup, it was definitely the right thing to do, attack the rim.
All right, before Delhi goes to the line, 10 seconds for station identification. This is Wildcat Basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
KCUB Tucson, a Cumulus media station. We have the Arizona Wildcats covered on game day like no one else. We are Wildcats Radio 1290.
Ryan Jeffries, Ryan Hansen at McKale Center. Anthony Del Orso at the free throw line makes the first of 2. He'll get one more. Little story there before he shot those free throws. Second one is up and good. He got hit midsection on that drive, and Michael Greenstein, the official, saw it and gave him some time before he shot the free throws. Had one of the ball boys come out and wipe up the perspiration. There was none, but he had him wipe it up. Here's a jumper by Sykes. It's good for 2.
Yeah, right back at you. Sykes not happy with that foul call defensively. Comes back, gets on the scoreboard.
47-23 Wildcats. Love right corner. 3 ball up off the front of the rim. No good. Lewis there for the rebound and slam it home with one hand.
Again, attack the glass. Arizona now +9 on the glass. Should be more.
Here's Sykes. Top. Leave it off left for Langston. He'll shoot a 3 out there. Air ball. It's grabbed by Love. And Caleb will take it himself. Looking deep. Get it ahead. Del Orso driving on Reed. Spin move. Backing him down to the block. Jump hook. And it goes in.
Crafty.
2 more. Yep.
Crafty move for Del Orso. Drives it. Posts his man up. And a little flip shot over his left shoulder.
9 points for Anthony Del Orso here in the first half. 51-23 Arizona. Sykes with the ball. Bounce it high for Langston. Handed off for Simpson. Down to the left wing, a walk all over him defensively. Out to Langston, checked by Vasar. Back it goes to Simpson. Crossover, drives into the lane, throw it up, off no good. Rebound tipped out and grabbed by Del Orso. He'll take it quickly the other way, off to Lewis. Lewis, right corner, no shot. Del Orso, wisely, they swing it around here to Love. Hook it back for Vasar. The runner is up and good. Henry Vasar, little push shot there, left to the lane. 53-23 Arizona, under a minute left in the first half. Sykes the other way for Southern Utah. For Simpson and to Reed. Reed cross court, ball stolen away by Lewis. Look out, KJ down, slam it with the right hand.
Getting out in the passing lanes. This is a good, positive experience for KJ Lewis. More of what you want to see out of him is creating havoc on the defensive end.
Fans love it. 55-23 Arizona. Shot clock, game clock almost identical, and so the Thunderbirds going to play for the last shot here. Sykes out near the center line. Shot clock down to 10. Sykes being chased by 2 Wildcats now. Feet to left side, knocked away by Love and a steal. 5 seconds, plenty of time. Love brings it down. Love drives left on Langston. Scoop it up, no. And the rebound, Langston. There's the horn, end of the half. But another turnover, the 13th against Southern Utah, as the first half comes to an end. Arizona 55, Southern Utah 23. Back to recap in a moment. This is Wildcat Basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Home ownership. At Progressive, we know it's part of the American dream. It's winds blowing across a fruited plain, and also your new fire pit, which subsequently sets your gazebo ablaze. It's hard-hitting football, and an even harder-hitting price estimate from your general contractor. That's a star-spangled bomber. It's also around-the-clock protection when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, which can help keep the American dream of home ownership alive and kicking. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Available in all states.
Reward your days and discount your nights with Checking Plus from Hughes Federal Credit Union. Get discounts and deals on dining and shopping at the big and local brands you love. Save on pet insurance, identity theft restoration, personal services, discounts on entertainment, home improvement, and plan your next trip with your own travel concierge. Explore the savings and possibilities with Checking Plus. Start today. Visit hughesfcu.org/plus.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
10 Wildcats played in the first half. 9 of them scored. Nobody in double figures. Great balance. Anthony Del Orso, 9 points. KJ Lewis, 9 points to lead the way. 8 for Tobe Awaka, 6 for Trey Townsend, 3 points for Caleb Love, 1 for Carter Bryant, 6 for Mo Krivas, 8 for Henry Vasar, 5 points for Conrad Martinez. For the Southern Utah Thunderbirds, they were topped in scoring by Jameer Simpson with 8 points, 5 for Jamari Sibley, 3 points for Brock Felder, 5 for Tavi Jackson, and 2 points for Xavier Sykes. Halftime, Arizona 55, Southern Utah 23. More coming up in a moment. This is Wildcat Basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Hey, Wildcat fans! Basketball season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Arizona basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Arizona Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing, a ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
HSL Properties is devoted to our community and dedicated to giving back. When you live here, work here, or play here, you are part of something bigger at HSL Properties. With over 30 multifamily communities in Tucson, the HSL team is committed to excellence for our residents and team members. Whether you're looking for a new apartment or looking for a new career, there's something for you at HSL. Check us out at hslproperties.com or hslcareers.com. HSL Asset Management LLC is an equal housing opportunity provider and equal opportunity employer. HSL. It's about community.
Well, I'm not going to suggest the Wildcats had a slow start tonight, but I'll tell you what, Lino, as this game went on, Arizona really picked up steam and has a commanding leader at halftime.
Yeah, the press that Arizona deployed against a Southern Utah team that turns it over really was effective for the Wildcats. They sped up the Thunderbirds. That led to a poor shooting half, led to 13 turnovers from the Thunderbirds, and then Arizona did what it does best. Get the ball to the low block. They punished the Thunderbirds in the paint 28-2. The Wildcats stayed with that formula. So in addition to getting 28-2 in the paint, they got to the free throw line as well, outscoring Southern Utah 14-3. So back to what Arizona wants to do well. High percentage shots in and around the basket. Use your size to your advantage.
And again, just 8 3-point attempts. So if you average that out, that's 16 for the game. We don't know what it'll end up, but when it gets over 20, we start to get a little bit nervous because of Arizona's strength on the inside. And even though they only made 3 in the first half, I mean, it's still a decent percentage at 37.5. It's the fact that they didn't look for the 3. When they took the 3, it looked like it was an open 3 as opposed to forcing any shot.
Yeah, especially this team. I mean, Tommy Lloyd's teams need to be predicated on inside-out action. This team has not shown the ability to be a great three-point shooting team yet. And I say yet because I think they do have some shooting ability there. You gotta force the defense to contract. That gets you open looks on the outside if they don't stop you. If they don't stop you, keep pounding the paint. That's what we saw in that big run, a 34-7 run to end the first half. That's what Arizona fans wanted to see today in the game against an overmatched opponent.
Halftime, Arizona 55, Southern Utah 23 scores. Coming up, this is Wildcat Basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, There's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Crest Insurance is about more than providing coverage. It's about creating your safety net. We offer access to a national network of trusted carriers. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, we're here to help with a personal touch that's close to home. We're deeply invested in our communities, supporting local charities and initiatives that uplift those in need. Crest Insurance. Coverage you can trust. Service you can count on.
And I'm David Kelly with your halftime scoreboard update. This scoreboard update brought to you by Coke Zero. Tackle game day with great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide. Halftime at McKale Center with Arizona on top 55-23. Let's start with the Big 12 football championship game down in Dallas. And Arizona State is going to complete the worst to first story. Pick to finish last in the Big 12, the 15th ranked Sun Devils all over Iowa State in the fourth quarter, 45-13. Cam Scatterby, 16 carries, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sam Levitt has thrown for 219 yards and 3 touchdowns. Arizona State is going to represent the Big 12 in the college football playoff. Basketball side, games in the top 25. Currently a battle of top 15 teams as 5th-ranked Marquette leading Wisconsin 61-53. That game is in the second half. Virginia Tech on top of number 18 Pitt. Second half also 40-34. And at the half, number 20 North Carolina leading Georgia Tech. And 31-30 is the score there. Damon Stoudemire's crew is on the downside. One final already today in the Big 12. St. John's at home beats Kansas State 88-71. It was Zubi Ejiofor with a big ball game. Career highs 28 points and 13 rebounds for St. John's in that contest. 3 other games on the docket today in the Big 12. Number 17 Houston will host Butler at 3:30. 5 o'clock it's St. Mary's in Salt Lake City to take on 6-1 Utah. And 6 o'clock tonight, the Battle of Colorado. The Buffaloes at 6-2 will host Colorado State 5-3. That is your scoreboard update brought to you by Coke Zero. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide. Halftime at McKale Center with the Wildcats on top of Southern Utah. 55-23. I'm David Kelly. You're listening to Arizona Sports Enterprises.
This holiday at T-Mobile, I'm joined by a special co-anchor.
What up, everybody? It's your boy, Big Snoop D-O Double G.
Snoop, let's talk about T-Mobile.
Okay, cool.
This holiday, get 4 lines for $25 a line. Plus 4 iPhone 16s with Apple Intelligence and the stuffer, Snoop.
We up out of here.
Hold your horses, Snoop D-O Double G. Let's remind people one more time.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get 4 iPhone 16s with Apple Intelligence on us. Plus 4 lines for $25. Now drop that jingle.
With 24 monthly bill credits, 4 eligible trade-ins, and 4 new lines with autopay. Well-qualified customers plus taxes and fees and $35 per line connection charge. Cancel entire account before receiving 24 bill credits and credit stop and balance of required finance agreements due. $829.99. Credits end if you pay off device early. See how you can save on wireless and streaming versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence requires iOS 18.1 or later.
They say time is money, especially for business owners. With National Bank of Arizona, you can apply for a business access loan online and receive local and same-day decisions for up to $250,000 on term loans and up to $100,000 on lines of credit. So don't let time cost you more than it should. Apply online at nbaz.com/business-access. Loan subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions apply. See banker for details. National Bank of Arizona, a division of Zions Bank Corporation, N.A., member FDIC.
Hey, Wildcat fans, score $350 when you open a new MidFirst checking account. And be sure to register your new MidFirst card for a chance to win the ultimate Wildcat game day experience, which includes 4 tickets to an Arizona athletics game, plus a $500 gift card, or a $1,500 shopping spree. Visit midfirst.com for more details. No purchase necessary. MidFirst Bank. Member FDIC.
Most points the Wildcats have scored in the first half this season, tied for the most they've had at any half this season. And Arizona leading Southern Utah 55-23 here at the break. The Wildcats shot 53%, making 19 of 36, 3 of 8 threes, and 14 of 19 at the free throw line, 74%. Thunderbirds made 8 of 30 field goals, that's 27%. 4 of 15 three-pointers, that's also 27%, and 3 of 4 at the free throw line. The Wildcats out-rebounded Southern Utah 25-15, led by Tobe Awaka with 7 rebounds in the first half. And for Southern Utah, their top rebounder was Jameer Simpson with 3. We talked about the turnovers, 13 for Southern Utah in that first half. Arizona had 10 steals, and Rhino, last year the Wildcats averaged a little over 8 steals a game. They're averaging a little over 8 steals a game this season. And, when we talk about defense, sometimes that number, people forget that that's a big part of the defense and obviously a big part of the first half here.
Yeah, Wildcats got in the passing lanes. They dug down on drivers. That was something that Arizona's coaching staff was a little concerned about with Southern Utah. They have some straight line drivers and some good size, especially in Jameer Simpson. Could they handle that driving ability that could open up threes or at least get to the rim and to the foul line? Arizona did a much better job than what we saw in the recent past of closing down those driving lanes, but then converting it, right? Taking possessions away from Southern Utah.
And so Jaden Bradley, who was the only Wildcat not to score in the first half, took only 1 shot. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, and he led the team with 3 steals. And so, again, sometimes the value when we say, oh, gee, he didn't score. Well, look at what else he did.
Well, and when you watch his body language, Brian, he's not worried. There was no dejection because he's not getting his shots, and that's just a character check for him. You know what you're getting with Jaden, a guy who wants to win, who wants to be positive impact on the floor in whatever he needs to do for this team. Today, he doesn't need to score. You want to see him fill the stat sheet in other areas, which he's doing.
All right. Jaden Bradley, who's averaging 13.7 points per game. Second half coming up. Wildcats lead at 55-23. We'll get to the second half when we come back. This is Wildcat Basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Hey, Wildcat fans, basketball season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Arizona basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Arizona Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing, a ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Cheers to a great day and this ice-cold Corona.
You know what would make this day even better? My grandma's carne asada.
Or your grandma here with us, making carne asada.
She does love a cold Corona.
Throw in some dancing.
Oh, we can watch the game.
I'll drink to that.
So a backyard concert with football, food, dancing, and Corona?
And your grandma.
Or we could keep it simple.
Simple is good. Want a Corona?
Thanks. Salud to the perfect day.
Corona, la vida más fina. Get your Corona at ordercorona.com. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Import, Chicago, Illinois.
All right, midway through this non-conference game, the first ever meeting between Arizona and Southern Utah. The Wildcats have 55-23. And again, the Cats back in action a week from today as they'll take on the UCLA Bruins. That'll be at Footprint Center up in Phoenix. First of a, not really a home and home, a neutral game between these two rivals. The Wildcats will be in LA next year to face UCLA, but not at Pauley Pavilion. But I'm excited to get there because, I mean, it's one of the great rivalries, and we talk about it year in, year out. And when the Pac-12 dissolved, one of our fears was, would Arizona and UCLA not play again? And Tommy Lloyd and Mick Cronin talked right away, said, we've got to keep this going. And I just think it's great for college basketball.
Tribute to those two guys and their pride, right? To check their pride at the door and say, you know what, if we're going to play high major games, why do we not play something that fans, that players, that programs want to see? And Arizona has played, and I think Tommy's made a commitment to playing high major games in the Phoenix area to try to draw that fan base closer to the Wildcat basketball program. And what a better way to do it than to bring the Bruins to town.
All right, that game is next Saturday, 1 o'clock tip-off at Footprint Center, downtown Phoenix. Make sure you get your tickets early this week. Hope to see a lot of Wildcat fans there. I know we will 1 week. And that will be the only time the Wildcats don't play at home in the month of December. And they don't have to get on an airplane to get to Phoenix, which is even better news. They got Samford here. That's Samford, not Stanford. Samford here on the 18th, Central Michigan the 21st, and then their Big 12 opener on the 30th against TCU, also here at McKale. Cats open the second half with the ball, moving right to left. Jaden Bradley, top of the circle to get things started, handed off to Trey Townsend to the free throw line, stops there, kick it back out to Bradley, puts it on the floor, drives down to the baseline, pump fake, turns, no shot. Now he turns, now he gets the shot up, missed it, no good, but grabs his own rebound. So Bradley a little bit high, and then he throws it away. And it's intercepted there by Tabby Jackson, drives down, and he's fouled. And we'll get to the free throw line.
Discombobulated first possession for Arizona. Didn't get anything that they wanted that created an advantage off of their first and second action. So Jaden Bradley thrown into the paint area and kind of just tossed up a heave. Then you turn it over. Not the way to start the second half.
Foul will go on Caleb Love. That's his first team foul here in the half against Arizona. Tabby Jackson at the free throw line. Yeah, misses the first. Made both his free throws in the first half. Transfer out of Colorado State, played there for a couple of years. Second one, no good. And the Wildcats grab the rebound, so Arizona keeps its lead at halftime. Bradley across, it goes to Carter Bryant. Back out to Bradley. Standing dribble there. Townsend sets a screen. Bradley around it. Out high. Standing dribble. Leave it now for Awaka. Flashes to the top. Leave it over for Love. Caleb go to the free throw line. Into the paint, to the bucket. Blocked by Felder. And grabbed away by Simpson for Southern Utah. Simpson will take it quickly down, fumbles the ball a bit, gets it back, guarded by Bryant, crossover, drives him into the paint, turns, fires an off-balance shot with the left hand and scores it.
Kind of a herky-jerky player. He uses that physical size to carve out space. Nice move for Simpson.
Jameer Simpson now the first T-Bird in double figures with 10, and it's a 55-25 Arizona lead. Bryant drives the other way, fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot two. Hard drive there. And the foul's going to go on Dominic Ford, his first.
We've seen it a couple of times tonight. The ball screen action has led to downhill drives for the ball handlers for Arizona. Not as many opportunities as you would want to see. As much as Arizona utilizes that ball screen, it's not freeing up as many open looks. This time, Carter Bryant got all the way to the rim, though.
Bryant 1 for 3 at the line in the first half. Misses here. 1 point so far for the freshman out of Riverside, California. And again, he's only taken one shot from the field. He has 4 rebounds and a couple assists today. So one more for Carter, averaging 4 points and 2 boards on the season. Makes the second. 56-25 Arizona with the lead. Pressure in the backcourt. Ball almost stolen away. Boy, there you talk about that pressure, and you mentioned it. What you thought that was a big key in the first half, Rhino, and there's Townsend right all over the Thunderbirds.
If anything, it lifted Arizona's energy defensively. They are just much more active when they're in this full court pressure.
Ford's got it backcourt, being chased by 2 Wildcats. Still in backcourt. There's your 10-second violation. Remember, even though the ball was knocked out of bounds, you still have to get it across before 20 seconds show on the shot clock.
You do not get to reset that 10-second count just because it gets knocked out of bounds. That's the defense Arizona's Tommy Lloyd wants to see. It really helped in the first half. Tommy deploys it again here.
14th turnover for Southern Utah. Wildcats with the ball. Inbounds to Bradley. Left corner, Love. Open for 3. Up and good for Caleb Love. His second. Lexus of Tucson charity 3.
Set call, having Caleb Love running the baseline. Good big man screen to spring the 3.
Pressure in the backcourt again. Simpson across midcourt. Gets it inside. Miller under pressure. Puts it up. Blocked by Awaka out of bounds. T-Birds will keep it, but Tobe Awaka, you don't want to run into him.
Well, and Arizona's pressure didn't turn over the Thunderbirds, but it funneled a smaller man to the big fella in Tobe Awaka. Advantage Awaka.
All right, Jackson will inbound it, baseline left, and throw it out top for Miller. Hershey Miller working on Carter Bryant out top, back and forth dribble. On a switch picked up by Townsend. He'll throw it high to Simpson. Working right side to Felder. Shot clock down to 5, and ball knocked away, stolen by Awaka. And it goes to Love. Stop. Pop a 3 in transition, short, front of the rim. Bryant chases down the offensive rebound. A new 20 to shoot. Cross court over to Bradley. Out top for Awaka. Hand it to Love. Pulls up the dribble. Leaves it off for Bryant. Hard drive. Knocks down. Now we got a late whistle. Offensive foul called. Tabby Jackson went down. It took a while for the whistle to blow, and the foul on Carter Bryant.
Still growing in his basketball skills into that big frame, that big body. He's got the tool set there. He just got to learn how to stop on a dime a little bit better.
So the other way, shot blocked by Bryant. That shot attempt by Simpson, but grabs his own rebound, gets it left. Shoots a three out there, and it's good.
Got to learn. Don't leave the ball. Do not leave the shooter there in Simpson, who knocks down his third tray.
Well, 13 points now for Jameer Simpson. 59-28 Arizona. Townsend working in the lane. Jump hook, no good, but he gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
We go back to the Bahamas, Brian. Trey Townsend started to get back to himself, right? Just utilizing that wide frame. He's only 6'6", but when he gets it in the low block, he creates space for himself with the broad shoulders. And in a game like today, he has that physical advantage in the low block.
Third foul on Brock Felder. To the line to shoot two, Trey Townsend. The first one is good. Townsend 7 points, averaging 11. He had a good 3 games down in Nassau. He averaged 15 points, shot 58% from the floor in those 3 games. Sometimes when you lose a couple, you overlook. And we talked about some of the things the Wildcats accomplished down there. That's what it's all about. You want to get better. Second free throw up and good by Trey.
And Trey needs to be Arizona's one of their primary scoring options.
61-28 Wildcats, and a steal by Bryant across midcourt. Wildcats with the ball back the other way. That's turnover number 16. Here's Bradley for 3 left corner. It's over the rim, no good. And the rebound inside, grabbed by the Wildcats. Bryant out top, Love, back to Bradley in the lane to Townsend. Open drive to the bucket, up, no good. Rebound battle for inside, out of bounds, off of Southern Utah.
Crashing the glass, needless to say. Carter Bryant, Tobe Awaka. Arizona has not been able to cash in on this sequence of shots, but you love the effort Arizona's displaying on the glass.
And the Wildcats will get another 20 to shoot here as Jaden Bradley inbounds baseline right. Looking, gets it in, angle right, Love passed up the 3, drives the lane, runner is up, good, and he's fouled. Put Caleb at the line, second bucket of the half, 8 points for Caleb Love, chance for 9. That'll be the third team foul on Southern Utah here in that. Changes coming up for the Wildcats. We'll tell you about that. The foul on Hersey Miller is third. Well, Krivas will check in for the Wildcats. Awaka will get a rest. Bryant will sit down as well. KJ Lewis in. And here's Caleb Love to the free throw line. 8 of 9 at the stripe so far this season. And cashes in for a 3-point play. So 6 points here in the second half for Caleb Love. And Arizona's lead 64-28. Pressure again in the backcourt. Miller breaks it, gets across. Miller to the free throw line. Jumper blocked from behind by KJ Lewis, who's called for a foul. Michael Greenstein said he got his hand.
Did he? Pretty good recovery from Arizona in that full court pressure, yes. On the replay, got the guide hand.
And KJ watching that same replay with a big smile, he knew he got it.
Yeah.
So. To the free throw line, Hersey Miller, senior out of Los Angeles. First free throw is up and good. That's his first point of the game. He had 13 against Park University, their last outing, in his first start. I think you know his dad very well.
Very well.
Yeah, Master P, big hip-hop artist. Go ahead, if you want to sing,
start reciting lyrics.
Yeah, okay. All right, both free throws good, 64-30 Arizona. And some pressure put up now by the Thunderbirds. Bradley will break it himself across the midcourt line. Miller guarding him defensively. High screen from Krivas. Bradley routed to the left. Top it goes Love. Pump fake the 3. Gets into the lane again. Runner up. Rattles in and out. No good. Krivas the offensive rebound. Put it up. No. And he's fouled. Well, when you're 7 foot plus, it helps.
Arizona put pressure defensively on Southern Utah there with the drive by Caleb Love, and that forced the Thunderbirds to react and move and created an offensive window there for Krivas to grab another offensive rebound for Arizona. That's their 13th of the night.
Jamari Sibley, the foul, his first, and that's 14 fouls on Southern Utah. Mo to the line to shoot 2, and the first one is good. 7 points for Mo Krivas on the night. You mentioned, rebounding. He's averaging 5 a game. coming up with one more free throw here. 16-13 showing in the second half. And that one is good as well. The Wildcats as a team have, got off to a slow start there, and Southern Utah just threw it away.
Changing the full court pressure. They went full court man-to-man, guarding the inbound pass. That changed it up, and you change up your full court pressure, and Southern Utah not ready for it. Their 17th turnover.
Now the Wildcats will inbound in front court, get it to Krivas in front of the Arizona bench, top to Love. Love is a left-hand drive all the way to the bucket, laid up short, and the rebound snagged by Miller. And here go the Thunderbirds on the run the other way. They got a brief advantage here, 5-4, and into the lane goes Miller. Quick turnaround shot, short off the rim. Rebound tipped out to Bradley. Now the Wildcats will run it the other way. Bradley in a hurry, drives on forward all the way to the bucket, missed the lay-in, no good. Rebound out top, and it's loose, and it's grabbed by Simpson. Now he'll get it to Miller. 2 Wildcats back defensively, so Miller will wait for his teammates. Driving on Lewis, who runs into a tough screen. Get it to Simpson, lay it up and good with the left hand. Jamari Simpson now, he's hit a hot hand here in the second half. 7 points. He's got all their field goals here in the second half. 66-32, and the Cats throw it away. Love's pass picked off, and here go the Thunderbirds on the run. Sibley quickly down, feed it right side. Jumper by Ford is good for 2 from the right baseline, and a timeout called by Southern Utah, and we will take it here with 15-18 to go in the second half. Arizona 66, Southern Utah 34. This is Wildcat Basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Culligan Tucson knows the importance of drinking fresh filtered water before, during, and after athletic performance. We're a proud partner of Arizona Athletics and proud member of this community as a local family-owned business. From the world's best softener to bottled and bottleless water coolers and drinking water systems, Culligan Water has a solution for every water worry. Get started for as little as $10 a month. Go Cats and go Culligan Water. ArizonaCulligan.com. Contaminants may not be in your water. Limited time offer. Dealer participation varies.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Home ownership. At Progressive, we know it's part of the American dream. It's winds blowing across a fruited plain, and also your new fire pit, which subsequently sets your gazebo ablaze. It's hard-hitting football, and an even harder-hitting price estimate from your general contractor. That's a star-spangled bummer. It's also round-the-clock protection when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, which can help keep the American dream of home ownership alive and kicking. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
15-18 showing. Wildcats up by a score of 66-34. Caleb Love is the only Wildcat with a field goal here in the second half. He's got 2 of them. Free throws from other guys have helped the Wildcats scoring. And then for Southern Utah, only 2 players have field goals in the second half. Jameer Simpson. And we just saw Dominic Ford hit his first bucket of the ball game. But, that's the way it's gone so far. Both teams have scored 11 points here in the second half. But, go back to now 12 steals for Arizona. Points off turnovers, 26-11 favor the Wildcats. You got to love that defense.
Yeah, Arizona knows that this is a team in Southern Utah who is prone to turning it over, so you bring that full court pressure, and sure enough, they're turning over the Thunderbirds at a high rate. That's helped their energy tonight. It's helped them get to the rim on some transition opportunities. Not a ton of fast breaks for Arizona, but 10-0 on fast breaks. Most of the stats, when you run them down at the end of the game, are going to be heavily weighted in Arizona's favor. The one right now that's not looking so hot, Arizona 2 for 10 here in the second half from a shooting standpoint. 3 turnovers, so a little sloppy to start on the offensive end for Arizona, albeit they've tied up Southern Utah 11-11 in scoring.
Coors Light, Mountain Cold Refreshment, Choose Chill, official corporate sponsor of Arizona Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. Wildcats ball after the timeout. KJ Simpson across midcourt. And he'll leave it out top for Conrad Martinez, who's checked in. Del Orso as well. He gets it out to Lewis. Pulls up the dribble, leave it left side, Del Orso. Feed it high for Martinez. Dribble drive right. Nothing there. Out to Lewis. Shot clock at 5. Lewis into the paint. Slips a bit. Turns and goes up and gets fouled. Kind of a good bailout there because KJ Simpson going nowhere with 2.6 left on the shot clock.
Coming out of the timeout, zone defense from the Thunderbirds have to feel like this timeout, Tommy Lloyd's going to make sure Arizona's offense is better coordinated.
Foul, by the way, will go on Dominic Ford. That'll be his second. We'll take a timeout with 14:50 to go in the second half. Arizona 66 and Southern Utah 34. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Honey, our yard's full of weeds. Looks like a jungle and the neighbors are complaining.
I know. I'm trying to get rid of them, but the product I'm using, it doesn't work.
Oh.
Not to mention, I don't have the time.
But it's not just weeds.
Not?
No, I'm seeing ants.
Ants?
Yeah, and spiders.
Ooh, spiders.
I know, and I think I saw a scorpion.
No way.
Yes way, and there's a pack rat in our garage.
Okay, I'll call University Termite and Pest Control today. We'll get rid of all of them.
Okay, honey, thank you.
University Termite and Pest Control, locally owned. Find them online at bepestfree.com.
Does it feel like the price of everything is going up? We can't control the price of gas or groceries, but at Royal Buick GMC, we never add market adjustments, even while other dealers add fees because inventory is limited. At Royal Buick GMC, you can rest assured you won't pay market adjustments, and we stand by our transparent online pricing. Royal Buick GMC, the dealership that's different. OAC plus tax, title, license, dealer installed options, and $529 doc fee. Royal Buick GMC in the Auto Mall and at RoyalTucson.com.
Sean Furrier for Jack Furrier Tire and Auto Care. Our Black Friday week of savings has been extended into December. Right now, every set of tires is on sale, and you can stack on manufacturer's rebates for even more savings, up to $180 more. We've also got popular maintenance services at up to 50% off to get you road trip ready for all your holiday travel. Jack Furrier's 14 area locations are ready to help. So call, stop by, or visit us online at jackfurriers.com. Jack Furrier Tire and Auto Care. Since 1960, we're here to get you there.
Member FDIC, we are at the Mid-First Bank broadcast table here at McKale Center. Ryan Jeffries, Ryan Hansen, Cats and Thunderbirds. The T-Birds out of the WAC. Been in that conference now for a couple of years. Picked to finish dead last this year behind Grand Canyon, who's favored to win it. Texas Arlington, Seattle U, Cal Baptist, Utah Valley. Those are some of the teams that are in the WAC right now. And, of course, the conference has changed from year to year, it seems. But that's where they are right now. All right, after the timeout, 14:50 showing here. KJ Lewis will go to the free throw line, and he'll get a couple. KJ coming off the bench the last two games. He had 10.6 rebounds against West Virginia and 9 points here so far today. Make it 10 as the first free throw rolls in. Lewis has also added 4 boards. He had fouled out of the 2 games the Wildcats lost down at Nassau. Second throw up here and good. So he gets the double figures. And pressure put up in the backcourt again. And this time the Thunderbirds break it relatively easily. And Tabby Jackson sets it up out midcourt. Martinez on him. Hook it out high for Sibley. Hand it off to Miller. Over to Simpson. Back to Jackson. Out to Miller. Open look at the 3. It's up and it's good.
Nice moving action for Southern Utah. Trey Townsend getting hung up on a screen as Hersey Miller knocks in his first tray.
68-37 Arizona. Del Orso with the ball for the Wildcats. Works it out top between the rings. Feed it off for Love, or to Simpson that is. Bounce inside, turn around. Good by Trey Townsend off the glass.
Way to attack the zone defense. Don't forget, throw it into the post. Make that zone defense react.
Paint points have been huge for the Wildcats in this game today as they've put up 32 now in the paint. Southern Utah with the ball the other way. Simpson. Leave it out on top now from Lake Lamon. He hasn't played a lot today. 3 fouls back in the first half. Back high to Jackson, 10 to shoot. Matched up on KJ Lewis. Off to Simpson right side, trying to drive on Del Orso. Turn around and fouled. Turned right into Del Orso. The foul on Delly will be his first.
Something Delly's going to have to work on, Brian, is when he's playing guys that are physically stronger than he is, maybe slightly bigger than him, how can he use his intelligence defensively to not get taken advantage of in the low block?
So to the free throw line will go Jameer Simpson, redshirted last year at Southern Utah. Played at Wisconsin Parkside, a Division II school, for a couple of years. Makes his first free throw, one more coming. Bonus points if you know where Wisconsin Parkside campus is located. Tick, 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 tick.
Near Parkside.
Very good. Second free throw, rattles and goes. It's in Kenosha. I know you know that town very well. All right, 70-39. Arizona with the lead. And some token pressure here for the Thunderbirds. Cats get it across. Martinez matched up on Jackson out top. Leave it for KJ Lewis. Back to Conrad. Martinez fake left. Drives right. Bounce pass. Lewis trying to dunk it, and it's blocked inside by Felder. And the ball grabbed underneath by Southern Utah. Into Simpson the other way. Simpson across midcourt. Feed it down right corner. Miller for three. That's an air ball over the rim. And the rebound picked up by KJ Lewis. Cats will run it. KJ through traffic. Out between the rings now. Pulls up the dribble. Around a screen from Krivas. Throw it to Mo. Right block. Matched on Felder. Making space. Hook shot up and good.
Patience for both KJ and Mo Krivas. Getting the ball to the big man in an operating area. No double team.
Krivas in double figures with 10 points. 72-39 Arizona. Felder with the ball. Backing his way down. Knocked away and stolen by Martinez. Cats with a 3-on-1. Shoveled off. Del Orso lay it in for two.
Headsy play from Conrad Martinez. He is a help defender there as Felder turned his head. Here came Martinez for the pick.
74-39 Wildcats. Felder right side won't shoot the open jumper. Get it off to Jackson. Working his right side on Del Orso. Bounce pass to Felder. Drives in. Reverse lay in. Over the rim. No good. Rebound. Krivas had it but fell out of bounds. Both he and the ball. So Thunderbirds will keep it here with 12-16 showing in the second half. 74-39. Arizona with the lead. The Wildcats have outscored the T-Birds by 3 here in the second half. The inbound will go out top. It goes to Sibley. Leave it high for Simpson. Driving on Martinez. Boy, Conrad really fighting defensively. And backs up. Simpson a deep three. In and out, no good. And Lewis grabs the rebound for the Wildcats. Or check that. Yep, KJ Lewis will bring it across. Feed it ahead for Del Orso. Turns, fires a three. Got it. Wow. Beautiful shot by Del Orso. Lexus of Tucson charity three. His second of the game. It's to 14 points now for Del Orso. Shot in the lane, missed by Jackson, came up way short. And KJ Lewis with ball for the Wildcats. His pass tipped, but saved by Del Orso. Straight away, open three. Why not? Good again.
Back-to-back possessions, a lack of recognition. Arizona's best three-point shooter by percentage this season. Delhi had two wide-open shots, knocked them both down.
Timeout, Southern Utah, with 11:32 to go here in the second half. Wildcats 80, Thunderbirds 39. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Hey Wildcat fans, get ready for another rockin' season with a better tasting, healthier protein beverage, Rockin' Protein. Whether you enjoy a hike, jog, yoga class, or simply cheering on the Cats, you need Rockin' Protein. Locally made in Arizona, this high-quality protein beverage helps you get the results you want, and it's made with real Shamrock Farms milk, so it tastes delicious with no chalky aftertaste. Look for it in the dairy case. Rockin' Protein, proud to be the official protein beverage of the Arizona Wildcats. Bear down.
Reward your days and discount your nights with Checking Plus from Hughes Federal Credit Union. Get discounts and deals on dining and shopping at the big and local brands you love. Save on pet insurance, identity theft restoration, personal services, discounts on entertainment, home improvement, and plan your next trip with your own travel concierge. Explore the savings and possibilities with Checking Plus. Start today. Visit hughesfcu.org/plus.
If your AC is over 10 years old and you're dreading the inevitable replacement, fret no more. This month, Parker & Sons has state-of-the-art, high-efficiency heating and AC systems for $99 a month. That's just $3 a day. Wow.
$3 a day. That's less than a fast food cheeseburger.
$3 a day? I pay way more than that for a gallon of gas. And with a yearly utility savings as much as $1,000, it pays to act now. Call Parker today at 520-2, then REPAIR. Parker & Sons. We're not your average Joe.
Right way. Wildcats lead Southern Utah 80-39. everything good for the Wildcats offensively. They're shooting 50% from the floor, 46% from three, almost 79% from the free throw line. But how about Anthony Del Orso now in his last 4 games, 52 points, including 17 here today. And talk about a guy that has found his confidence.
Yeah, Arizona recruited him out of Campbell because he was a mature international player, had a good high basketball IQ. When the ball was in his hands a lot last 2 seasons, he was a scorer. He was a distributor, and we had yet to see that until Arizona traversed to the Bahamas, and it's kind of awakened his scoring spirit. Great to see him.
And from the floor today, Del Orso so far 5 of 7, 3 of 4 threes, 4 of 6 at the line. All right. Southern Utah with the ball, driving Jackson inside and goes through 2 Wildcats and lays it in. Nice move by Tabby Jackson. He now has 7 points, 80-41, Arizona with the lead. And the Wildcats with the ball. Martinez across midcourt. He'll take it down, angle left, leave it off for Lewis. KJ will drive it to the right elbow. No shot there over Sibley. Get to the Vasar, jump it in the lane, and score it.
And Henry needs to be more confident, right? Catch, turn, make a basketball play. He needs some good confidence heading into the rest of the month.
Vasar also in double figures now with 10 points. Reed with the ball. Handed off to Sibley. Little pump fake. Back of the arc. Won't take the 3. Cross court over to Miller. Percy Miller puts it on the floor. Now on a switch picked up by Owaka. Crossover on him into the lane. Turns. Fires the shot up. Banked it too hard. No good. Offensive rebound. Felder turns and scores. Brock Felder with just his second field goal of the game. 82-43 Arizona. Felder, not a big scorer, but a big guy. Cats with the ball. Martinez out top. Leave it for Vasar. He'll throw it underneath to Owaka. Pump fake there. Turnaround shot up. No good. And Felder the rebound for Southern Utah. Head to Miller the other way. Hersey Miller down forecourt right. Waits for his teammates. Left-handed drive. Throw it in the lane. Felder slams it down. Whoa, that looked pretty.
Yeah, you look at the release each week from the Southern Utah Athletics Department. Big body, athletic move for Felder.
And then he commits a foul at the other end, trying to knock the ball away from Martinez. That'll be the 4th foul on Brock Felder. So 16 fouls now, none shooting. The Wildcats will inbound it. Love, Bradley, and Bryant back on the floor for the Wildcats. Del Orso will sit down with his 17 points. Martinez and KJ Lewis. Love will inbound next to the Arizona bench. Southern Utah, by the way, they've had a tough start to the season in terms of their road. They've been a really good team. They're 8-2, but take a look at this was now their 5th game away from home here early in the season, and they travel to New Mexico State in their next game on December 16th. Wildcats ball. Here's Bryant driving into the lane and is fouled on his way up. And that foul on Kai Burdick, who just sticked in the 7-footer. So 2 shots coming up for Carter Bryant. Not his second start for the Wildcats. And today has 2 points on a couple of free throws. But it's taken just 1 shot from the field. Gets 2 free throws here, and the first one is up and no good. 9:37 showing in the second half. Well, Carter Bryant out of Corona Centennial High School, Southern California. Second throw is up and good. All 3 of his points coming at the line today. And the Wildcats lead it 83-45. Arizona averaging 87 points a game on the season, or 85, check that, on the season. Burdick gets it. Out top, Sibley won't shoot. Left side, Ford moves down to the baseline. Fade away is up and good for Dominic Ford.
Shut out in the first half. He's had a couple creative shots that have fallen. Shows why he's the second leading scorer.
Yeah. Didn't play in their last game against Park due to injury, but back here today and hasn't been able to get a lot going. Got 4 points, and Toby Owaka will shoot and score at the other end. He's got 10. 85-47 Arizona. Lorenzo Avalar has checked in for the first time, brings it down off to Ford. Hook it down to Burdick. Cross to Reed. Open look at the three. That's good. Well, they've talked about his ability to shoot. Duncan Reed out of Highland, Utah. That's his first bucket of the game. All-time leading scorer at Skyridge High School. Cats with the ball. Here's Vasar driving left. Dump it inside Awaka and banks it home. Nice play there from Henry Vasar.
Yeah, big-to-big passing there as Awaka found himself wide open in front of the rim.
Tobe with a dozen now. 87-50 Arizona. Avalar down to the right baseline. Out to Sibley. Spin move there. Can't get an open look. Get it back to Avalar. Back right corner. Sibley, who's hurt.
Yeah,
he went down as he took the pass. The officials will call timeout. Boy, just as he was getting that pass, he just all of a sudden bent over right in front of the Thunderbirds bench. And so the trainer's out, and he will sit down. Jameer Simpson will replace him. Didn't see if he got hit there or just something. Didn't look like anyone touched him. All right, so they'll inbound. Southern Utah with 12 on the shot clock. Avalar with the ball out top. Briefly double team now. Fire it over for Simpson. Ford to shoot. Throw it right corner. Ford for three. It's good.
Yeah, he's starting to heat up there.
And he can. And again, not 100% health-wise. Pass down to Awaka. Couldn't handle it, but he managed to ricochet the ball off Avalar out of bounds. So the Wildcats will keep possession after the timeout. 7:49 to go, second half. Arizona 87, Southern Utah 53. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Experiencing the natural wonders comes easy at Rockin' K. Nestled at the base of the Rincon Mountain foothills, enjoy stunning mountain views up close every day. In the top-rated Vail School District, Rockin' K is close to work, shopping, and services. Tour 18 model homes by top-tier builders, offering move-in ready homes and special incentives. LiveRockingK.com. Proud U of A radio broadcast sponsor.
2025 is bringing the biggest change to air conditioning in decades. New EPA regulations mean AC costs could rise by up to 25%. If you've been thinking about replacing your old AC, now's the time. Rightway is offering zero interest financing and a free furnace when you replace your AC this month. Don't wait till next year when prices go up. Call Rightway today for your free no obligation estimate. Call 520-549-2697.
Does it feel like the price of everything is going up, up, up? We can't control the price of gas or groceries, but at Royal Buick GMC, we never add market adjustments, even while other dealers add fees because inventory is limited. At Royal Buick GMC, you can rest assured you won't pay market adjustments, and we stand by our transparent online pricing. Royal Buick GMC, the dealership that's different. OAC plus tax, title, license, dealer installed options, and $529 doc fee. Royal Buick GMC in the Auto Mall and at RoyalTucson.com.
Federal Credit Union, home of the official Arizona Athletics debit card. Whether buying your first car or purchasing a new home, Hughes is here to help take you further. Visit HughesFCU.org/Wildcat to learn why Arizona fans choose Hughes, insured by NCUA. Wildcats lead at 87-53. 19 assists for the Wildcats in this game so far. They're averaging 15 a game, and we've talked about it before tip-off, how it's something the Wildcats have always excelled at, so it's good to see that. In Arizona's 4 losses this year, they've averaged 12 assists. I think it tells you how important that is. Inbounds, Wildcats with the ball. Out to Love. Inside Krivas. Posted up there on Burdick. Backing him down. Jump hook, missed it, no good. Grabbed his own rebound, stolen away by Ford. And now here goes Southern Utah the other way. Ford down forecourt right, picked up by Carter Bryant. Drives it to the free throw line. Ball knocked away and out of bounds off Arizona. And it'll be possessed by Southern Utah.
Southern Utah has hit 5 straight field goals, getting into a little bit of a rhythm. They're shooting 58% here in the second half.
Foul on Carter Bryant on the inbound. And that's going to be his third.
So back to the point defensively. Arizona needs to get back to those winning ways that got them the big lead. It's kind of been a stalemate here in the second half.
Inbounds. Avalar with the ball for Southern Utah, guarded by Jaden Bradley. Setting up a play there, and Simpson comes out to set a screen. Avalar around it, drives right, off to Reed, fires another 3 out there, back of the rim, no good. Long rebound to Ford, and so they get another 20. Ford backs up for a 3, it's good.
6 out of 7, check that, for the Thunderbirds.
Dominic Ford didn't score in the first half. 10 points here in the second half. 87-56, Arizona with the lead. Love with the ball, off to Bradley. To Townsend, right of the lane, turns there on Simpson. Moves him into the paint with the left hand up short. Rebound, Krivas had a hand on it, goes out of bounds, so it'll be Southern Utah ball backcourt.
2 point-blank opportunities for Arizona, can't cash in. And they're back on the defensive side of things again in these minutes here in the second half. Southern Utah has outscored Arizona by 1. Defensively, just a little bit lackadaisical.
Lorenzo Avalar to Las Vegas will bring it across for Southern Utah. Set things up there. Feed it high right, they go to Ford. He's at the hot hand here. Matched up on Love. Ford drives him down near the corner, trying to create space. Can't find it, and then they call a foul on Love. And it bodied him up a bit there, his second. And the team's 6th. Non-shooting. So, Thunderbirds will inbound next to their own bench. Dominic Ford, senior, their leading scorer a year ago. Inbound it, get it to Simpson. Backing his way down on Bryant, into the paint, turns, pumps with the left hand up and good.
Smart move, just bodied up the younger man in Bryant and then takes that left hand hook. He is left-handed.
11 second half points now for Jameer Simpson. Cats with the ball. Townsend has it knocked away. Krivas trying to save it, but it's ripped out of his hands by Ford. Ahead to Simpson the other way. Into the lane. Runner is up short. Ball loose. Taken by Bradley. Feed ahead to Love the other way. Drives inside and is fouled by Avalar. A little out of control, but it worked. That's now 17 fouls, so we'll get 1 and 1 here for Caleb Love with 5:54 showing. Bradley and Bryant to the bench for the Wildcats. Lewis back in, and Anthony Del Orso ready to check in here for Caleb Love if he makes both free throws. First one set here for Love. That is up and good. Another aspect, the Wildcats have, they didn't start out this season as, a great free throw shooting team, but boy, they have really improved in that area. One more coming here for Love. The Wildcats today at the line have made 24 of 31, 77%. Second one is up and good. And now Caleb will get a rest, and Del Orso will replace him.
A game in which the size advantage has led, the aggressive advantage has led all to free throws for the Wildcats. You want to cash in.
Thunderbirds with the ball, under 6 to go here in the second half. They're down 89-58. Avalar center circle over to Ford, high right. Guarded by Del Orso. Now on a switch picked up by Lewis. Feed it high, Burdick tried to throw it inside. Got it inside to Simpson, who laid it in.
Now they are just cooking right now. 8 of their last 10 shots have gone down. Arizona defensively needs to step it up.
Lewis with the ball for the Wildcats. KJ will drive it right to the lane, to the bucket, and lay it in. Just a nice little scoop shot there for KJ Lewis.
No resistance after he turned the corner on the ball screen.
91-60, Arizona with the lead. Henry Vasar to check in at the next whistle. Ford with the ball. Out to Simpson, back to Ford. Again, he's got the hot hand right now, trying to cross over Krivas. Can't get around him. Over to Simpson. Drives left. Feed it top. Burdick out to Reed. Reed drives right, no shot. Off to Avalar. Working into the lane, can't shoot. Right corner, there's Reed for 3. It's high off the rim, no good. And the rebound tip to Krivas for the Wildcats. And it goes to Martinez. Conrad, forecourt right. Feed inside for Townsend off the glass and good for 2. Trey Townsend now with 12 points. 93-60 Arizona. Here's Simpson the other way. Trying to drive on Del Orso. Feed it right side. Ford, a deep 3 is good. Wow, Dominic Ford lighting it up. 13 second half points. That's his 3rd triple. Cats with the ball the other way. Del Orso into the lane. Up, shot blocked out of bounds by Burdick. Now stop the clock with 4:13 showing. And Vasar in for the Wildcats. And Krivas, no, he'll stay in. It'll be Townsend that goes to the bench. Wildcats now with 7 players in double figures today. Inbounds Del Orso, bounce inside Krivas, posted up on Burdick. Into the paint, jump hook is up, bounces off, no good, rebound. KJ Lewis steals it away for the Wildcats. Posted up. Lewis backing his way down. Turns no shot. Tried to force it in the lane. Knocked away. And grabbed by Abelard. Southern Utah with the ball the other way. Wildcats have taken pretty good care of the ball today. That's just their 8th turnover. Here's a ball out of bounds off of Arizona. So T-Birds will keep it after the timeout. 3:46 to go here in the second half. Arizona 93, Southern Utah 63. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Don't hold back. Just dive right in. This is Desert Diamond. The round-the-clock, off-the-charts, over-the-top spectacle that puts a shine on any day, anytime. The tables are hot to the touch. The slots are spinning winners every day. And the point spreads are yours for the taking. So go ahead. Live the Diamond Life. Desert Diamond Casino. Visit ddcaz.com.
An enterprise of the Tohono O'odham Nation.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
All right, before we get back to play, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Wildcat basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
KCUB Tucson, a Cumulus media station. We have the Arizona Wildcats covered on game day like no one else. We are Wildcats Radio 1290.
Here at McKale Center, Brian Jeffries, Ryan Hansen, thanks for joining us here on a beautiful day outdoors, and big crowd inside here to watch this one as Arizona and Southern Utah battling for the first time ever on the hardwood. Wildcats have 55 bench points today. Second time this year they've been over 50 in that department. Old Dominion the other time. And I tell you what, they were averaging 29 a game off the bench. They also had 43 against Davidson this year off the bench. Never hurts.
Good use of the bench today. 10-man rotation. A lot of pretty much equal minutes almost across the board. I mean, Conrad Martinez has 12 minutes right now. He's the least used Wildcat, but a lot of good strength off the bench.
Now, nobody's going to play 30 minutes today. On the inbound, three-pointer missed in the corner by Abelard. Out to Ford for a three straight away. Rims out, no good. Burdick the offensive rebound. They'll get another 20 here to Ford. Pump fake. Drive the lane. Shot up over Vasar. Missed. No. Ball loose. Grabbed by Martinez. Now the Wildcats on the run. 3-on-2. They go to Del Orso to the bucket. Laid up and good.
Good use of angles there. Martinez dribbled to the left side of the lane line to create an angle for Del Orso to the rim.
19 points for Anthony Del Orso on the day. He had 21 earlier this season. That's his season high against Davidson. At the other end, we got a foul on Arizona. That'll go on Martinez, his second. Seventh team. And that'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity now for Jameer Simpson, who's 2 for 3 at the line so far. So 7 Wildcats in double figures today. First time since they played UT Arlington back in 23 that they've had 7 players in double figures. So along with the equal minutes, equal scoring today. First free throw, no good. Rebound Bryant, and then that should be a foul against Southern Utah, and it is. And Bryant came down hard on that left elbow. And the foul will go on Simpson, who just missed the free throw.
Yeah, Carter Bryant back to the free throw line. 3 of 7 today. He should be a better free throw shooter than what he's showing right now. He's going to get an opportunity to increase that percentage.
Well, look at it this way. The rest of the team is 22 of 25 at the line today. Oh, yes. And he is a better free throw shooter. First one here is good.
The form is good. The release is good. Just got to result in going through the bottom of the net like that one.
3:10 showing, 96-63. Arizona has led by as many as 41 here in the second half. Second one good as well. So good to see those go down. He's hit 3 in a row at the line now. And it's a 97-63 Arizona lead. The Wildcats have been over 100 points twice this year. Headed for that again. Rebound Vasar on the miss at the other end by Abelar. Quickly to Martinez. Racing down the other way. Waits for Vasar. Pump fake the 3. Down the lane. Jam it home off the glass.
Off balance. Had nothing else he could do but kind of LeBron James it off the glass to himself.
Does he get his own assist there? Or no? Okay. 99-63 Wildcats. Sykes for 3. That missed off the back of the rim, no good. Long rebound loose and grabbed away by Bryant. Lead pass ahead to KJ Lewis. Lewis spin move in the lane to the bucket, lay it in, and we're over 100. 101-63 Arizona. Abelar with the ball. Guarded by Del Orso. Bounce inside to Sykes. He's not going to shoot over Vasar and nearly threw it away, but it's saved by Ford. Slipped a bit, kept his balance, get it to Burdick right of the lane now. Posted up on Vasar. Jump hook, no, but a foul called on Vasar, I think before the shot. It'll be the second, but it will be a 1-and-1 now with 2:07 going. Grant Whiteman will check in. Liam Lloyd, Luke Champion, as Tommy Lloyd starts to empty the bench with 2:07 left. Burdick will shoot. Reed back in for Southern Utah. So the Wildcats will get their record back to 500 at 4-4. And a week to get set for the Bruins up in Phoenix. First free throw no good by Burdick. And Whiteman grabs the rebound for the Wildcats. And it goes the other way for Martinez. Out to Lloyd. Get it off to Bryant. Didn't take the 3. Leave it for Champion. High for Martinez. Conrad driving on Reed into the lane. Kick it right corner. Out to Bryant. He'll shoot the 3 out there. Short front of the rim. Rebound is loose. Lloyd trying to chase it down, and he'll finally be called for a foul. So with 140 showing, we'll go down to the other end and shoot another 1-and-1. With the Wildcats leading 101-63. Southern Utah will fall to 8-3 on the season. Rob Jeter, second year as head coach, and he's been very successful at his past stops. Again, with the influx of the talent they've had, it'll be interesting to watch them when they get into WAC play this year. Lorenzo Abelar at the free throw line. Missed the first. Bryant chases down the Arizona rebound. Arizona ball, minute 35 to go. Martinez across midcourt. Back and forth dribble there. Drives it to the left wing. No shot. Out top now. Off to Champion. Launches the 3. It's over the rim. No good. Rebound snagged by Miller. Now it goes to Abelar the other way. He'll drive all the way in. Shot no. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. With a minute 18 showing. Well, really nothing but good here for the Wildcats today. And Addison Arnold will check in here for a moment. Will Menow to check in as well.
And Arizona's, statistically speaking, this was kind of a get-right type game. When you looked at it on paper, Arizona did exactly what it needed to do.
Boy, they have missed a lot of free throws here in the second half. Have the Thunderbirds. Just 4 of 10 here in the second half. The front end of 3 1-and-1s they've missed. This was a 2-shot foul on Arizona's 10th. So Abelar with a second, that's good. 101-64, Wildcats with the lead. Whiteman will bring it across. Miller will pick him up. Whiteman works it down, angle left, stops there, bounce pass out to Champion and to Lloyd. Lloyd, top of the circle, step back, shoots the 3, high off the rim, no good. Rebound Reed for Southern Utah. Less than a minute to go now. Duncan Reed will take it across for the Thunderbirds. Matched up on Arnold, throw it out high for Abelar. Drives down right, Scoops it up and off, no good. Offensive rebound by Langston. He'll lay it in. First bucket for Jeffrey Langston today. Whiteman will bring it the other way. 35 seconds left. 101-66 Arizona. Whiteman cross court to Lloyd. Holding it, waiting for a screen. Lloyd will drive it down the lane. Shot up, no, he gets fouled and will go to the line. With 24.9 showing. I'll run down all the stats after the ball game. Visit with head coach Tommy Lloyd. And don't forget the Tommy Lloyd radio show makes its season debut coming up this Thursday, 5 p.m. at Union Public House. So a new day and a new time. Thursdays at 5, starting this next Thursday as Lloyd misses the first free throw. We'll get one more. And the Wildcats back in action again a week from today up in Phoenix against UCLA. Second free throw is good by Lloyd. He gets in the scorebook. 102-66. Arizona with the lead. Well, both coaches have their sons playing on this year's team. That's always a proud moment. Down the lane, Miller has the ball knocked away out of bounds, so Southern Utah will keep it with 17.4 left here in the second half. Inbounds, right corner Miller. Shot clock off here. I don't know, they're just going to dribble it away, or he'll wait down and get a last second shot maybe. Miller down to the baseline, runner blocked, and grabbed by Whiteman, and that will do it. Wildcats 102. Southern Utah 66. Your final here at McKale Center. Lots to talk about. We'll recap when we come back in a moment. This is Arizona basketball from Arizona Sports Enterprises.
Hey, Wildcat fans, you can score the ultimate Wildcat game day experience, which includes 4 tickets to an Arizona athletics game, plus a $500 gift card, or a $1,500 shopping spree from MidFirst Bank. Every swipe with your registered MidFirst debit or credit card is another chance to win. Learn more at midfirst.com. No purchase necessary. MidFirst Bank. Member FDIC.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever?